Why is anybody in the mood for some apple pie? Hi! It's Friday here at the old Heisenberg White Channel. Only here. Nowhere else is it Friday. It's always Friday here at the Heisenberg White Channel. Another unplanned, unprompted, low production commentary live stream. This time, however, without Mike Pence. Though he will be missed like a drill bit drilling through the sole of your foot. That's how I'll miss him. Now he may hop in at some point. Always welcome. Clark Vader's here. Johnny M. Gary and Drop a Caribou. What's going on? Amy, hi. I am not alone, however, today. I am joined with Khalil. What's going on? Elite Predator, eh? You really think Jerry? We accidentally queued up two Jerrys today, so we've got double the Jerry, twice the Jerry, double the fall. Right?
Like Double Dragon, but with Jerry.
Yes, Danny G. What's going on? That is Mr. Lorne Identity you're hearing. So kind to come here after a particularly long live stream he had yesterday. Thanks for having me. I know you tend to go pretty long. That's what she said.
Yeah. I've been doing them less often and just going for. I think I'm going to go less often and longer. Is how I'm going to play this. There's only so much Lorne content out there. I'm running out of runway.
That's not true at all. It's literally infinite. It can literally never end.
I guess you're right.
Yes. Why don't you tell the folks here what you talked about last night in case they missed it?
Oh, last night was it was it's usually like a smorgasbord of bullshit. But I started with some Ramona. He was upset. The one Ramona that I liked last night was the one where she was trying to invite him to go to Texas with her, knowing full well that he couldn't. And I always enjoy when she brings up like him leaving the state, because then he always has to say, nope, I can't leave the state because probation and I'm a pedophile. Just I like it staying in his head.
Just like when he gets into fights with people and insists that they travel to see him in order to get their ass kicked. Right.
Exactly. It's a lot less threatening that way.
But Danny G, Batil Heisenberg, we are two lucky guys. Thank you. less often and shorter. Yes. That's just like my sex life, right, Johnny? Phantasm Mart, howdy. Guy named Kevin. Well, look at that. You take Mike Pence out of the equation, suddenly people are lining up to watch your stuff.
I did shout it out last night that I'd be coming on with you today, so maybe that helped too.
Hey, all right, appreciate that. Yeah. Anybody want to share this, with a loved one? Think of the oldest, most elderly person that has a phone capable of YouTube and send this to them without any explanation. You can block your number, that's fine. I want you to think of the most senile, just like, barely able to understand what's going on type of elderly person, be it a neighbor or a grandfather or an uncle, and send them the live stream of Heisenberg and the Lorne Identity talking about two Jerrys that were caught on the show to catch a predator. I would heavily advise that you do that.
We're just a couple Jerrys at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Trying to get by.
Jerry. Jerry. We're going to go alphabetical, starting with Jerry. Are there any other Jerrys I should know? He's Jerry. I'm Squidward. Are there any other Jerrys I should know about? Are there any other Jerrys that I'm not thinking of?
I don't think so. The only Jerry I can think of is Seinfeld, and he's not a predator, so.
Well, wasn't he like 40 when he started dating his like 19-year-old?
Oh, that's right. I mean, still creepy but not illegal. That's the gray area that these guys operate in,
You just gave me the best idea for merch. Heisenberg White. Creepy but not illegal.
Creepy but not illegal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely something that you want attached to your name, I think, for sure.
Yes. Unethical, it's a bit of a gray area. Illegal, right. In most states, no.
Yeah, that Heisenberg White loves operating in those moral gray areas. That's where he thrives.
Jerry coming in the dead of night. It looks dark.
Wow. Take this apple pie and learn to... something.
She's my apple pie. Something thought she was 22. Okay. Okay. That was definitely Clobber that made the likeness to a 1980s or 90s movie, Villain's Henchman.
I could see that. Like, he's not the big bad, but he's just the guy standing like 3 people away from him.
Definitely a guy that gets punched in the
out
face
of focus,
by
right?
The main character in like one scene, and that's it.
Right. He's like standing guard at the cell, and then just gets knocked out in one hit.
Do you remember the last time you were going to meet a girl whose name was 22?
No, I don't really date people from the Hitman universe. So no.
That's great. And of course, we know 11 from Stranger Things is far too young.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it depends.
Looking at you,
Lorne.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
Mm-hmm. We kind of just forgot about that thing. I say, the collective.
It was like the pandemic distracted everybody, but he's been having that hotline bling for a little while now. It's a problem.
Oh, I miss you. It's like,
Why?
Yeah. What?
I miss you too.
Are you texting the rest? Are you texting the rest of the cast of Stranger Things this as well?
Right. What about that little boy, the Dustin? What about him? Are you texting him about how much you miss him?
Was it Alyssa Milano? Is she in that? Or what? Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you text Winona Ryder or something, Drake?
That's it.
You love Stranger Things so goddamn much.
Yeah. They banned plastic bags here in New York. I've got a stockpile of them, right? Like, that's just a thing. Like, I've just saved plastic bags forever and ever. One day I'll take them back.
Right.
But I mean, they stopped. They did the cutoff like probably late 2019, or maybe like early 2020. I've been using reusable bags, but I've got this stockpile of plastic bags, and I use the plastic bags to like replace garbage, like my bathroom garbage can, or like clean up Harriet's poop sometimes. I haven't gotten a plastic garbage bag in over a year now, and I'm still barely making a dent in this plastic bag behemoth that I've saved and scoured over the year. I think it's going to be another year or two before I even run out of these.
At least you're reusing them, I guess.
Yeah, reusing them, I guess. Yeah. Like I can't believe that these things used to be. I'm like, man, this is pretty fucking wasteful. But I'm happy that I've adapted pretty well to the reusable bag thing. That's all right. 90% of the time, I remember to bring them with me. But that's not what we're here to talk about.
We're not talking about your carbon footprint right now.
No, we're not. Although I will say, in terms of like bringing the conversation back to Jerry and shopping, I have. Oh.
Heyo.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second. I gotta grab my sandwich.
Sending love to everyone.
Perfect.
Hope y'all are having a lovely Friday.
Donde, I sure am now. Thank you so much for that. That's the best. I just thank you very much. I'm very appreciative of that. Anybody who donates any amount, that's great. You can get a little message on here, post positivity. I don't mean to harshen the mood, but I was gonna pivot and talk about a bad experience I had with a pie. I love pie. Pie was like my favorite dessert, like throughout all my life. Like I would get birthday pies instead of cake because I like pies more than cake, to be honest. And any time I've ever been in a grocery store, be it like the $1.90 like tiny little pies, or something freshly baked out of a bakery, anytime I'm always severely disappointed with the quality pie. Like you got to either go way out of your way to like maybe it's just like I like my mom's cooking and like I like the specific way she makes that, but and I like Lorne Identity's mom's pie too, but that's a different story. But I just never could replicate the quality that comes from like the homemade like recipe but I mean like I across the board, apple pie fan, blueberry pie fan, cherry pie,
I have returned.
pie.
Are you talking about pie?
Yeah, I said I love my mom's cooking, but I said I also love Lorne Identity's mom's pie too, but that's a different story. So.
Wow, yeah, I'm really glad I missed that. Thank you for recounting it for me.
Good. Everybody knows that it's a lot funnier when I repeat the jokes for everybody to hear. Okay. Taco Matt,
Yeah,
what's
sure.
up? Anyway, yeah, I was just saying, like, you can never buy a good pie. Like every pie that I've ever really enjoyed has been handmade. You know, that shit's good, but I you know, doesn't matter the price, doesn't matter where I get it from. I don't know. There's no good store-bought pies. It's like on the other hand, I feel like every good cake that I've ever had has been like a Dairy Queen ice cream cake or like something bought out the store.
Right. I feel like a good ice cream cake would actually be pretty great. Yeah.
Damn. That's crossing. There's ice cream can be served with anything. That's one of the greater realizations you have later in your adult life is when you realize that nothing has to be paired with any. I mean, you know, you just had you notice you're not getting enough vegetables in your life, so you make a whole bowl of steamed broccoli and you eat it, and then have a fudgesicle after, and then have some ice cream cake.
Yeah.
And then,
it's called balance.
Yeah. You can just
It's
eat
called a
and
diet.
drink whatever you want whenever you want to. Like, oh, you can have ice cream with your pie or cake. Like, yeah, that's fine. But it's like nobody wants to have the conversation about having ice cream with your breakfast cereal. You know, but you can do it. You can just
Right. Like a bowl of cereal is just dairy and cereal, so ice cream
put a
counts.
scoop of vanilla in the next time you have some Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch on the mind because it's all over Twitter right now. That guy that found the shrimp tails in his
Oh god.
cereal.
Yeah.
That's we won't get into that.
Oops, all shrimp tails. Yeah.
What's that?
Damn, he's got this black jacket on that's really taking away from the party essence that is this guy's shirt.
Yeah, I wish he'd taken the shirt off, or I mean the jacket off when he walked in, so we could see the full.
Or if he was
Dang.
wearing only the outer shirt and had his zipper all the way down here with no shirt underneath.
Well, yeah, that's just Then he's in party mode. That's his party boy mode.
Yeah. He seems to be in like half, like almost wanting to party mode. Like just at any moment he could take his shirt off and be a party, but it's a little chilly. It's in California.
He likes having the party boy option. He wants to be able to pull the party boy ripcord whenever the mood strikes. Yeah.
It's like it's California, man. Walk around with this jacket on, freezing.
I'm going to an apple pie. Some whipped cream. Huh? Yep.
A guy named Kevin, don't worry, your cream pie comments will always be appreciated regardless of whether they come in monetary donations or not. Just put those right there in the chat. Just give me the cream pie, right there. It's for everyone to see. That's fine. Hi, Rob Sup.
So we have quite the shopping bag full of stuff there, huh?
How's it going?
Good. Why don't you have a
Donde, you would slap someone if they brought you
How's it
pie?
going?
What do you mean you would slap? I would slap them out of happiness. Especially if they made me one.
there's such
That's
thing
the
as
mystery here.
joy
He's
socks.
coming in with the bag. You know he like just bought this pie. That's what I'm really offended at.
Right, he bought that on the way there. This is probably something he thought of in the car. It's like, I gotta
this
bring him
gotta be
something.
one of those tiny like 2-inch in diameter like little little crappy pies.
But that
what if
just
you brought
kind
her? What if you brought her a frozen Marie's calendar or whatever chicken pie? That would be
Right.
That
But that just means he was walking around the grocery store before he came here thinking in his head,
Yeah.
like, what food can I bring that's going to make this kid
well,
want to fuck?
half the shit that he brings with him is like literally just stuff from his grocery list.
Yeah, right. Just fucking olive
Like I'm
oil,
already here.
rock
Yeah,
salt,
I was just gonna say olive oil. Why is it?
That's whatever. Yeah, people are always buying olive oil, and you know it.
Right. Shampoo. I brought her some. Yeah. See, tired bringing your girlfriend a fruit pie. Inspired bringing your girlfriend a frozen chicken pot pie.
Oh, hello to Amanda James. See her in the chat.
Hey, we got a nice full hot Dick Hungwell. What's going on?
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
buddy.
the boys are back in town.
Okay.
That's one of those slightly larger Heineken bottles. Just enough to warrant sharing a little sip ski with a minor.
Yeah, but if you wanted to say it was just for you, you could justify it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a 22 ounce or something, maybe. Maybe like 16, 18 ounce. 2 bed, three bed, 2 bath.
what's happening?
Oh,
Is that a water cooler behind them?
Right. Yeah. Is that like an office water cooler? What is that?
Yeah, with bottles of water right in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. I can't imagine having one of those in my home, but I get it.
I would like. I drink a lot of water, but it gotta
Yeah.
be awfully wasteful with those paper cups.
Yeah, I just like the
I guess-
sink, you know.
Yeah, if you got a reusable cup, you know, it's like
Right.
This is pre-Brita filter era.
Sure.
Are the Blue Angels doing a flyover your house right now? It's like really loud.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of springtime bullshit going on outside today.
I should hate it when the weather starts to turn nice in spring and the grass just starts to roar for no reason.
Yeah, getting real pissed off. The trains just run a little louder in the spring.
A whole lot?
What are you here for?
I don't know.
You don't.
The end. Oh, this is a great PSA on like dementia or something. Like
Oh, for sure.
this for unfortunately
know.
for too many Americans, this is the reality that they have to live with every day. Walking into strangers' houses with pies and beer, you know.
Oh, I thought she was 22. Like, oh, poor guy. You need to get him the help he needs.
Is it me or does this angle look like he's got a goatee and then a patch of skin and then a chin beard?
Yeah, kind of. He's looking a little. Yeah, it looks like a turkey that was given one day to be a human being and decide to be a pedophile.
Did you come
like,
up
oh,
with something
yeah.
that
No.
crazy but that accurate? That's crazy. Hey, who do we got to shout out, by the way? Joey's TCAP channel. Thank you very much for hosting the video.
Don't know.
No.
You just decided to pop in the house because it looked like a nice house.
No.
You're saying it's not a nice house. Wow. That's quite a...
Yeah, Chris is getting offended. Like, you saying we didn't get a nice place for this, or
Did we
what?
not did we not put enough cameras in the palm trees? Like, what the fuck?
I had some lady that told me she'd like for me to come over.
A lady.
Yeah.
And what was her name?
That's a slightly different answer from I don't know, which was your first answer, which is why you walked in the house. I don't know if I've
love the
ever...
slow walk back.
Outside of like rooms in my own house, I don't know that I've ever driven somewhere or walked in and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Huh. That's a good question.
Yeah. Where am I?
Yeah.
It's like you're at a public library in Tucson, Arizona. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Not guilty by reason of I don't know. Where am I?
It's like you're at a hockey rink in Vancouver. It's like, huh? Don't know how that must have taken a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
She was 22, and I don't remember what her name was.
She was 22, he was a boy. Can I make it any more obvious?
22.
She was a child. He brought a pie. What more can I say?
He was a girl, he was a man. It was all very illegal.
Just
The
horrible.
pie. I wish as part of his sentence he was forced to take the pie with him everywhere. This is a
Right.
massive inconvenience and not eat it everywhere he goes. Just like shackled to the pie. It's one end of a handcuff going through the center of the pie. He has to take it with him at all times.
Live with your shame.
In the shower. Yes. Yes.
She said she was 22.
She said her name was 22.
No, she said
Yeah, all right, Chris. All right. I know you like to catch people when they misspeak, but come on. We all know that of course her name was 22.
Don't be stupid, Chris.
Yeah, you don't have to antagonize him about it.
she was 22.
She said she was 22. And she said that.
Super weird. She said she was 22 and her name was also 22 and her age was 22. And the address of this house, 22 22nd Street.
Right. That's why he was so crazy when to come and just celebrate. Like, wow.
He's
That's,
like, I don't
nuts.
know. He's like,
Yeah.
I just had to get to the bottom of this mystery. All these
Right.
twos. What do they mean?
People like you don't come around very often.
People like you come along twice.
Twice in a lifetime, maybe.
22 times in a lifetime.
Where on the internet?
Yeah.
His voice is feminine. Phantasm? Well, certainly not masculine, I guess. I don't know.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's a
airs on the
little-
feminine side.
Yeah, I don't know. He sounds like a cartoon.
It's
character.
clearly from being nerd, like the sing-songy nerd. Like, oh, what am I doing here?
It sounds like you ever watch Bob's Burgers?
Oh yes.
Teddy, but if you like strangled his nut, yeah, but like way higher pitch though, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He looks like him.
What did you bring here? Why don't you show me what's in
I
there?
brought an apple pie.
Well, let me see.
He's got a sick photo of him floating around the internet of him on a motorcycle with some babe too.
Oh my god, that
Like
side
just-
view. He's got a crazy neck too. Or at least his head is situated very strangely on it. It seems. I don't know.
This is the door he came in. Am I crazy, or does that curtain look like it's on the right of his on the right side of the screen? Look like it's been tacked onto the wall.
It does, yeah. It does.
There's nothing suspicious about that. I didn't see it. Did he come in and he pushed the curtain?
Yeah, that
Oh,
bright
yeah.
red is a
Oh,
very
it
strange
wasn't.
choice for that room too. I don't know.
Oh,
It's like-
wait, watch this. He comes in, curtain parted to the side. Look what he does. Remember, we're at a minute 25. Watch this. Parted to the side.
Okay. Okay.
Covers it up. Closes it up.
Ah, yes. Doesn't want anyone to see his deeds.
Although I think he just closed the door to close.
Yeah, I think it
I
just
don't
fell.
know.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he meant to block it, but looks a little.
Oh,
Sussy.
what did you bring here? Why don't you show me what's in
I
there?
brought an apple pie.
Well, let me see.
Well, that's fine.
A guy named Kevin. You just say no one likes apple pie. What country do you live in? Communist France? Get the hell out of here. Apple pie's the shit. Apple pie is like my favorite vape flavor. No, I'm just kidding. Do you got a thought on pie?
I like apple pie. I just don't feel passionately enough about pie to talk about it, you know? It's never been my dessert.
But a guy, there's a difference between I don't like apple pie and no one likes apple pie. On Heisenberg's stream saying no one likes apple pie.
Yeah, sweeping generalizations have no place in Heisenberg's stream.
Saying no one
He's
likes
made that clear.
White Claw, not around these parts. If your goal was to get attention, well, congratulations, you did.
You got it. You got his attention.
Yeah.
Now
And
you're gonna get blocked forever.
you can't be crying out to Mike. Mike Pence isn't here to save you now.
Yeah, he won't attack Heisenberg.
Pie
No,
crust is
he won't.
gross.
Yeah, he won't defend you and attack
I
Heisenberg.
can't believe the pie slander happening in my own live stream. What the hell do you people eat bread every day? Pie crust is just like another type of bread, right? I mean,
Clark says pumpkin pie for life. I don't know how you feel about that. But it
that's something
changes not.
I certainly. I was just gonna say that was something I came into like later in my, but I just realized saying I came into a pumpkin pie is kind of fucked.
Yeah, I mean, and something you might do.
That's a story.
in that
That's a
moral
story
gray
for another
area,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely something I was kind of like. I thought was pretty nasty early on, but later in my adult life, I learned to appreciate a good pumpkin pie. That would be trippy if you brought a pumpkin pie to the house. That would bolster your turkey theory.
Right. Yeah, if you brought a pumpkin pie there, I'd be 100% sure about my
A
being
can
turned-
of
turkey turned
cranberries.
into a man.
You brought a can of cranberries, some stuffing,
And then he like spreads his arms and here's your main course.
That's what I said. So I said, why don't they ever bring like an entire? I mean, the decoy has asked for some. I mean, if you can get a guy to undress naked twice in your investigations, like pretty sure you can get a guy to bring a whole Thanksgiving dinner with like
Yeah,
the
if you asked him a
tables,
couple times, that'd be
yeah,
it.
with like the setting, the fixings and the gravy and get him to bring a nice like
My mom's going on a business trip for Thanksgiving, leaving me all
right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want, but you could do it individually. You could ask each guy to bring one dish, and suddenly you've got a predator potluck going on, and now
Right.
everybody's brought
have a little tennis boy situation. Have a few of them come in at once.
Yep, it shows up with it, but they're
Now,
all like,
before you go,
if you get
why
them
don't
all
have
to
a seat?
show up
Yeah.
and walk in at the same time, they would all be so stunned and nervous that they wouldn't know what to say or do, so they would just go along.
They'd sit
with
down
it,
and have
right?
dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. So all of
No
a
sense.
sudden,
It says grace. Like, why don't y'all have a seat?
yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for coming. Yeah, I see you brought your pie with you, and they would just be like eyes bugging out of their head, but they'd be like, oh, okay.
Thank you all for this food you brought, and
Yeah.
thank the Lord. Yeah, he says grace in front of everyone. They have a full meal. Then they all leave and get arrested.
Tennis boy is like, I'll
Wow,
do the
yeah.
dishes. Yeah, I'll clean up.
Let's
And then
this
they all
food,
go-
which we're about to receive.
They all
Right.
go watch Chris Hansen's Detroit Lions fucking lose a football game, and then they go get arrested. I only know that Hansen is from Detroit. I don't know if he's actually a Lions fan, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank God for this meal.
Yeah, she said that she was.
You said that so. Yeah, I thought that was part of the footage for a second. So you brought some food with you. God bless this bounty late before. Like, what if Chris was like really, like pushed a
That's what I was
really
thinking.
religious
Do it.
agenda, but at like the worst possible moments? Yeah. Like truly, God is glorious. It's like
It's
I was
not
about
too
to
late
commit.
for you all to be
I was
saved.
about to commit one of the most grotesque, like horrifying sex crimes possible, and you're like, boy, is God good? It's like, well, I mean, boy, this is a great day, huh?
Yeah.
The Lord
does
is
not get better than this. Strangers meeting strangers, becoming friends, getting arrested.
What if God was one of us? Just
Pedophiles like one of us.
acting a little bit sus.
Her name is Adriana.
Adriana? Huh? Yeah.
Meet a Mexican on the bus.
What else did you bring?
What if God was a Mexican on the
Right.
bus?
Jesus rocks.
What if God was a Mexican on the bus?
God.
He told me about John Pedersen on the bus.
Brought some phones.
See the top, like this is just shit. Like this is just stuff that he just needs.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Oh, they're gonna do some whippets. I don't quite fully understand what a whippet is or how it works. I've never done one before. I mean,
haven't either.
if you're asking me, have I put the Ready Whip can directly in my mouth to fill with whipped cream, then yes, I have done that.
Right.
But
I
I've
think
never.
the idea is to get the gas that propels.
Yeah, that's what
the
I was gonna
whipped
say.
cream
I've
into
never
your
done
lungs.
that.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, at least. I don't know.
Ew. Wow. Well, there's Mike Pence.
Other stuff.
What?
I got some contraceptives.
Contraceptive.
MP
Contraceptives.
contraceptives. That's a great way to say that.
That's like his attempt at watering it down a little bit, not being like condoms, being contraceptives. Like maybe Chris won't know what that means.
I want to call Mike Pence, but then I want to hang up on him because I don't want to expect him to answer. Well, he can just not answer, I guess. But if he wants to, but now he'll have the invite if he wants to join us later. I'm sorry. Although I think everybody's going to drop off.
Oh, there he is.
Damn it.
Yeah, what's up?
But you don't have to join us now. I just wanted to make sure you had the invite. I don't know if you're in the middle of something. Plus, the stream is going great up until this point. So.
Oh, you want to call me and remind me that it's growing wonderful without you, me.
That's exactly what he wanted to do. He was
Oh, did I dial you? Oops. Total accident.
Did I dial him? Oh, whoops.
Did I manually add him to the call?
But dial juice, you can hear you with your new boyfriend. Yeah.
That's because Lorne Identity went for 5.5 hours last night. I saw that when I woke up.
I did.
That's a long time.
It was.
What you guys are doing? You guys are doing
We're
Jerry Griffith. This guy's a
we're
fucking weirdo.
We're doing Jerry G and then Jerry W. Jerry Wayne Martin Kosis.
Way. He's the one
Way,
that's
way.
funny is what's funny is Jerry Griffith he actually messages the decoy after being arrested. And he's like, "You guys fucking lied to me," because they messaged him after, and he's like, "Leave me alone" or something.
That's right. That doesn't get brought up. And I forgot about that. Did you know that, Lorne Identity?
I don't think I did.
So they've probably done this to other guys before. I'm sure, but
Just out of
somebody.
curiosity.
Why do we know this story? Who told us this? Has anybody ever confirmed this, or did we just hear this once and just? Oh, but it's
What?
probably
I feel
on.
like that happens. We all just
the
hear
PJ
rumors. We're like, oh
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
So the way the story goes is that Jerry shows up to the show after the chat, gets arrested, gets released, and goes back onto Yahoo under the same username. And somebody at Perverted Justice sees, hey, somebody from a past chat has just logged on, gets the notification, and sees that they're online on the same news. So they said they're just fucking around. They're just like, hey, they're like, what? I hope you're not. Please don't be mad. Yeah, no, and then he fires back all caps, oh you fuck. But why would you, if you knew at that point after going through everything you did, why would you even respond to them?
Why
would you
respond?
yeah,
What's gonna happen?
it's almost like this guy's an idiot. Almost.
Well,
It's almost like he went grocery shopping, then showed up at a house to have sex with a child or something.
I can't believe now I have
Yeah.
to change the description of this video to say that Mike Pence did join. So there's mostly just
You don't really
relations, just people being
you really
happy,
don't have to, honestly. You
saying,
don't
oh
have
my
to
God.
do that.
Lots of comments saying, thank God Mike Pence is in here. I hated Mike Pence. He's the worst. He sucks. You should dump him right now.
Who's saying that? Is that what the chat's saying?
It's a lot of people, mostly me, but a lot of people.
Well, we were supposed to stream last night, but then Lorne Identity had the great idea of streaming himself, and then for like 5.5 hours, like
Lorne Identity had the great idea of telling most of us probably a few days in advance, and then we forgot that he was streaming.
I know. I bet I blame a little lose. So I just
I could see both ways. You're right.
Oh, this is
say
nice.
both ways.
It's like the boys are back in town. The band's back together again, huh? I could just imagine people stumbling and sifting through Predator content on their days off and really disliking this video because of how much time we spent not talking about the Predator, just about our personal lives. But
it's funny is because it's just like, if you care about the Predator, just go watch the video yourself. I'm
Right.
kidding. That's I shouldn't say that because then we're gonna lose unsub from Mike Pence.
people
Care about
understand a little too. I wish I wish he didn't bring the pie, but did bring the whipped cream and the beer. And Chris was like, "What are you gonna use the whipped cream for?" And he's like, he just kind of looks at the tools in front of him, and just does like a caveman brain moment, and just like and takes the ready whip and just empties it into the beer glass to show Chris, like, I'm like, whipped cream and Heineken.
Whipped cream and Heineken.
They call that what's Heineken from? They call that I think it's from Holland. Heineken.
Yeah,
they call that a Holland Schmegma. It's a great thing to order.
Gosh, my friend just is blasting the music now. I'm currently seasoning steaks right now, so
Are you
had a little
literally?
grill out.
I can't believe you're in the middle of something.
Why are you streaming during a grill out right now?
Yeah, that doesn't.
I'm
seem
on
fair
the
to
phone, you
grill.
guys. This is how much I love you guys. This is how much I love Lorne Identity, Heisenberg, and the community. I'm at a
But
grill out
now
seasoning steaks.
I feel
And I'm
like
talking to you
we're gonna hang out eventually in person, and you're gonna leave to go take a call from your grill buddies to talk about
Right.
grills.
Talking to your grilling out while you're hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I spread myself. It's just like the Predators.
bet you
If someone
do.
talks to me, if someone reaches out to me, as Jim Rouse said, he's like
Hi.
the 30,000 other people.
Mhm.
There,
don't care.
30,000 other people. If they reach out to me, it's just that I forgot what he said. Just like the way Roush was just like, if someone reaches out to me, I have to reach out to them. Like it's detrimental to his well-being.
It's a huge problem for American females that when they post things online, nobody pays attention to them, especially when they're laying out thirst traps and saying like, "Hi, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a guy." Especially when they're underage, people will just leave them alone and not pay attention to them at all. And thank God we
most
have hero.
females online are just some George down the hall,
Some Joe fucking below.
I don't use the word hero very often, but Jim Rouse is the greatest hero I've ever lived.
That's the problem. That's what frustrates the hell out of me. It's like there's an actual Cheyenne out there.
Hang
that
on.
Literally got what?
Got a little hey.
The 7th of February 06 Green
What?
Day check. 7 hours 36 minutes and 9 seconds p.m.
I should've
8
hung up on
February 14th 06 Mr. underscore
What
B
happened?
underscore
Did you
Jones
just
2.
hang up?
4 hours 4 minutes and 15 seconds
What
p.m.
happened to
Fuck
Heisey?
you. Mr. underscore
I think he's
B
done. I think he's
underscore
done
Jones 2. 4 hours 4
I think
minutes
I
and
canceled.
25
I think my
seconds p.m.
attempts to cancel
Leave
this
me
were
alone.
successful, honestly.
Mr. underscore B
I
underscore
just
Jones
bombarded his
2.
phone with
4
dick pics.
hours 5 minutes and 8
now he's
seconds
canceled.
p.m. You bunch of liars.
So he's got too many dicks on his phone. Cancel him.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I just yeah.
You guys,
Yeah, that's how it went.
You guys didn't hear any of that?
No, what did you do?
No.
I got a donation, and they copy and pasted the conversation with Jerry B. Jones and the decoy after the sting. Y'all gotta
didn't hear
learn to
that.
No.
listen. No, that was probably a technical thing.
No.
sir.
Hey.
Yeah.
gosh.
No, let's stop you right there. Yeah, no.
No, wait a minute. Now,
Yeah.
whoa, wait a minute.
No, let's make that clear. Yeah. No, hold on. Let me go back.
Ooh, he
and,
sticks so good.
I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. Somebody, thank you, by the way, for the donation.
These are already seasoned. So.
Somebody heard us and and was actively listening to us and decided to come through with the comment.
Let me see. I'll check it out.
All right. Bisc _ la _ Verit. Anybody?
Well, you don't want to
Yeah.
put. You got to put the stuff at the bottom. You don't want to put it at the top.
I did put it at the bottom. See? It all burned out.
Do you have any lighter fluid?
I can't. Oh, we're
Should we just grill out right now?
Barbie.
Are they
You-
Bob
Are
Marley.
you listening to reggae? It's
You've
grilling
been listening to
steak.
copyrighted
Should
music on
probably-
my stream.
Oh, is she still at Costco? Because she probably should pick up lighter fluid. That's what we needed. That's what you need is lighter fluid.
Can you ask your friend to play copyright-free music?
Just all over.
Would you?
Well-
You said what?
I said, can you ask your friend to play royalty-free music at the barbecue?
Yeah, I can. What website do you use? I need to start doing that for my.
It's just a
streams.
play. You just you search on YouTube. Buffalo service member.
No, because TLI has like some of the best music.
So wait, here's some of my past donos. I will share on screen, but take a look at this one. Bisc Laver did the timestamp. Hey,
How much was the donation for?
$5, $5 buckaroonies. So they said on Valentine's Day. Oh, he must have gotten arrested and then charged and released. It's like a week after. So after he was out on bail, he goes,
So he
"Fuck
posted-
you, leave me alone, you bunch of."
Yeah, because he was just So he got torched.
I guess he didn't want to be an American idiot.
Ooh, what do you think happened to that pie?
Chris ate the whole thing by himself as soon as he left.
During that would have been the ultimate alpha move. Right? And I use that term in the sincerest sense.
He stood in the driveway as he pulled out in the cop
To
car.
bombard a predator and eat the pie that he brought with him and eat the whole thing in one sitting while interviewing him on camera. That would be pretty intense.
He's like, so Adriana,
He gets his case thrown out because they misplaced the evidence, and they're like, "What happened to the pie?" And Frag's like, "I don't know."
battle stations, defend the pie.
Asking people.
Oh, no.
function boost.
He brought his son with him.
He brought his son with him. Well, hold on a couple minutes in the car. I'm just finishing this piece.
Clark Vader, somebody's gonna cancel you.
I'm just having a fight with Clark Raider in your chat.
That's the place to do it. Ben Shapiro's not that interesting.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, he's not.
I
that.
I don't honestly I'll listen to I don't sit there and
He's
jerk
so
off to him
predictable.
oh my god. But I just sometimes it's funny to listen. It's interesting to listen to this stuff as a point of view, but I don't sit there and libtards, I'm here to debate you. I don't know. It makes no sense. Just cancel me now.
Cancel you now. It's a little late for that, dog. You've been canceled. You've been canceled since before you've been here. There's nothing too canceled. You've been
What's the name of the other Jerry? I don't remember what the other one is.
Jerry Wayne
Post.
Martin Kosis.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of names already.
Way.
Pie. Heineken.
You guys want a burger?
A beer.
Okay.
Do you have any gluten-free buns?
Wow.
I have contraceptives, so if that works.
That'll do.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Some lubricant.
Yeah.
And some contraceptive.
Yeah.
Do you have any lubricant for your burgers?
Oh, are you serious? I should have got a haircut.
He's grilling
then.
out way too hard during this stream.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll text you guys. This is I'll
God.
text you guys.
Jesus
Okay.
Wait, what?
Thanks.
Is she coming? Yeah. Oh. The grill master gets to shot. Wait, who's?
What?
Are they all? What time? Because I gotta get up in the morning.
There's nobody else there. Mike Pence is completely
himself.
alone.
I'm talking to myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the way right
absolute-
now. Well, tell him to bring more food.
Tell him to bring an apple pie. Tell
Should I
him to
get
bring a pie.
condoms?
Tell him to bring a pie and
Should I
whipped
bring?
cream.
I have condoms in my car. Is that okay?
Mike Pence, tell them to bring a pie and whipped cream.
Tell them to bring pie and whipped cream. I have an electric razor if that
Shrimp
works.
tails.
I got a Manscaped. I'm sorry. This
is
is
she
what
bringing the
happens, guys.
Heineken?
No,
No, I'm
there is
now I'm
Heineken.
invested.
My buddy's drinking Heineken. My buddy actually is drinking Heineken.
Make him a Holland Schmegma.
I'll try to.
You just put the Ready Whip in the Heineken.
I have some summer shandy right now. I should put that in there maybe.
Just put.
You guys
piss
see,
in
this is
the
what
bottle.
happens. Heisenberg calls me like he knows what I'm doing. He calls me and he knows I'm nice and picks up.
I
Then
called
people
you.
look how unprofessional Mike Pence is. He ruins the streams.
That's certainly what I was just thinking. So if it's him
I don't
setting
know.
you up, I blame him too.
He like calls me on purpose and he's just like, yeah, man, let me, because like I'm gonna make. I
But
guarantee
Mike
everyone
Pence
in
is
the
gonna
chat.
pretend. First off, I didn't make you answer the call. Number one, let's be number two. And thing two, you didn't have to be yelling your fucking burger orders the whole time. You could have muted yourself. Now I'm invested in your barbecue. Now I want to know
Okay.
who's coming over, and
Listen.
now I want to know what
Listen.
they're bringing.
We haven't even listened to Jerry in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Listen
Jerry's
to me.
Jerry's on the computer. He's on YouTube. His video, we can watch it anytime. This barbecue is happening now, and I need minute by minute updates as to what's
This
going
is the
on
problem.
with the barbecue.
This is the problem. No, this is the problem. I come from the Jim Rouse School of Hard Knocks. If someone responds to me, I have to pick up. Okay.
Right.
And I
That's
have
not
to-
true. I've called you plenty of times and you don't
Is that what
answer.
they teach you at the School of Hard Knocks, to always pick up your phone calls?
The Jim Rouse.
It doesn't seem like that'd be true.
Anytime, I have to derail and sabotage.
But he could have
anything
hung up at any point. I'm not holding him hostage. But now what he's gone ahead and done is inadvertently make me interested in what's happening at his barbecue, and I didn't care before, but now I'm interested.
This is me.
And now
This
he's
is Cali.
gonna purposely withhold information about the barbecue and not tell me.
No, I'm gonna send you guys because you guys called me.
No,
So,
we're there now.
I have-
We're a part of this. We
Huh?
are officially going to be guests at the barbecue virtually now. Now you have to have us involved.
Here, do you guys want to go on the video? Do you want to see my video and I can show you the
So
about that?
Are you okay with me sharing that?
Yeah, I mean, hold on.
if you're okay with 30 people hearing about your car condoms, it's fine.
All right, well, the camera's on me, so here, just put it up. Look at that. It's right there. Look, see? Look at that.
I see it.
Got the steak, got the
Oh,
burgers.
you like your red meats, huh?
We got the chicken. We got the cerveza.
Summer.
Where are the little
yeah.
dogs at? Where are the dogs
ma-
at?
Do they make Leinenkugel orange shandy anymore? That shit was good. That tastes like Fruit Loops.
And there's the Heineken. Look, see? I told you Heineken. I wasn't lying.
Wow.
There's doggies.
Is this your place?
No.
What's
You think I
what's
can-
the address? Can we
Some
swat it?
East Coast bullshit.
Yeah.
Squat it.
Yeah.
Myself.
Who the fuck? They don't even know what
Who are
you're
these?
doing.
Who are these people that you've hired?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
That's a nice place. Summer Shandy. It's March. How old is that thing, or is that brand new?
Oh, God. Do
They start those shandies early.
That's true. Yeah, I should know that.
you want me to pour it out?
Is that a trampoline?
Yeah.
Dude, get on there. Get on there.
You should probably
If you get on the
sit on the
trampoline, if you get on the trampoline and film, I will give you whatever the next donation is that comes in.
Wow.
I really hope you're
Nobody
not
donate.
Nobody. I never get another donation ever again.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt
Wow.
myself.
Okay.
Oh,
Drop the
I'm
phone.
actually
Yeah.
gonna hurt myself. Ow, the dog's biting my foot.
Now, how much to stay there and ignore everybody else at the party for the next several hours? Oh, look
I'm
what
on
you've
the-
done.
Made a mistake.
I'm on the trampoline. I'm doing it. So what do you want?
That's right. Dance for me. Dance. Yes.
All right, I'll get your. Ow.
Jesus Christ.
I get your next donation.
There's more dogs at this party than people.
Yeah, these dogs do not like you.
Get off! You're scaring them.
All right, do I get the next donation?
All right, so
You're the reason Sadie's still skittish.
Anybody want to donate 99 cents or anything less is welcome.
And, I actually do have to get off, though. My friends just came, like, more of my friends came, so I don't want to be a weirdo. Let you guys get to it, so I apologize.
Okay.
Love you on the stream. Love you guys.
All right. Have a good rest
I'll be
of
in
the
the
barbecue. Call us
I'll be in the
chat. Yes, call us when things are at their high point. Send us a picture of some grilled meats. Okay. That's really not necessary. All right.
I'll send you guys dick pics from the bathroom. Don't worry.
You can do that. Okay. And I love that everybody arriving at this party right now is like, oh, look, there's Mike Pence on the trampoline getting barked at by the dogs with a beer, talking to himself. That's great.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Be safe.
Yeah, bye. Have a good meet.
See you guys.
Okay.
You owe me your next thing.
Okay. Wow.
That was really cool.
So anyway.
Yeah, she told me.
Okay, all right. We can't just move on after that. That was funny.
It's
That was
Jerry
wild.
time.
What just happened?
It's time for some motherfucking Jerry.
Wow, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to completely derail the stream there. And I sincerely apologize for I apologize for everybody who tuned in to not hear Mike Pence. And unfortunately heard him, but that's all right. We had some fun.
All those people who came here to not hear Mike Pence. I'm sorry.
It's like, oh, there's all the thumbs downs I was waiting for. Yeah. He's a good guy.
Her name was Adriana, and she was 22, and
Loves his meat.
she asked me if
Apparently.
I'd like to come over.
22.
I can't believe he just took and just for so long was just having a conversation with us before we realized where he was. But he texted
Didn't
me.
seem to tell his friends either. They were just
he just took
who are
a
you
call.
talking to? Myself.
He texted. He's like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna be hanging out with some friends later." And I was like, "Oh well, I said, I'll send you an invite to the call in case you want to join at any point." And I sent him, and I called, and he's like, "Yep, what's going on right now?" And he just answered. I could have a conversation with him 10 times to be like, okay, Thursday at 5:00, I'm gonna call you. You better be around. Let's go. And then he'll be late to that. But the second I call him unprompted while he's at somebody else's house at a party at a barbecue, which I assume is being safely monitored and with a healthy amount of social distancing.
Of course, yeah, that's
and
like
proper meat care.
Well, the meat care seemed true.
That's important.
I think there's new people in the chat. I see
Here it is.
and Callie and Ryan and Lorniak.
We got a dono. Hold on. CNJ Dev. That $1.99, my friend, is going right to Mike Pence.
Yeah, that's going to buy him one additional shandy.
We'll remember that. He's going to go back and revisit and be like, I think there was a $500 donation that came right after that. I think that's no. Yeah.
Yeah,
And what's your name?
my name is Jerry
Jerry?
Yeah, he's
Jerry,
ashamed.
what's your last name?
Griffith.
Griffith. And where do you live?
I live in.
I mean, why lie about so many things? Why stop at your name? Why not just keep lying?
Wait,
I don't think
I can hear Jerry anymore. Hold on.
Because of the don't. Let me try again. Here.
Maybe.
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Did you hear that?
No. Hold on. I'll hop out and hop in again. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hang tight, everybody. Sprinkle cake, that was wild. Let's see. Oh, I see
Hello?
what's going on. Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Watch
Hello.
this. Now you'll be able to see and hear old man Jerry. What the hell are we even talking about?
Jerry.
Why lie about everything except see there's a level of lying that you have to keep track of, and it's really frustrating and it's really difficult. But then there's like levels of lying where if you just lie so much and so hard that you don't even really need to keep track of it anymore because nobody can possibly follow what it is you're saying. You know.
And what's your name?
My name is Jerry
Jerry. Jerry, what's your last name?
Griffith.
Griffith. And where do you live?
I live in Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Wow. Ryan Pack. Thank you, Ryan Pack, by the way. Virtual barbecue. Mike Pence not invited coming up.
Wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Everyone but Mike Pence. You're welcome.
Everybody but Mike Pence, yep. And at some point we're going to call him by accident, in air quotes, and go, we're
sorry. All grilling over here.
We're all hanging out and having a really fun time with each other. I didn't mean to bother you. So sorry.
Everyone in the chat's
Now,
grilling.
You chatted for some time on the internet with this other person.
Yeah.
All right. He's balancing the softball questions with really aggressive, definitive answers, and all the other what should be easy questions with the I don't know, you know.
And so you know.
You bring pork. Everybody type what you're going to bring to the cookout, to the virtual barbecue, and then whatever looks good, and whatever's left over, we'll just mail to each other. How's that sound, Lorne?
I'm into it. I like the idea.
So you make one dish for yourself, but make like a ton of it, right? You have a little bit, and then everything that's left over, you package individually, and we'll just like cycle through and just keep sending each other leftovers until eventually we run out.
Right. It's like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but with food.
Oh my God, that's gross.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Lasagna.
Like, oh my God, yeah. This fish is like 3 months old.
Yeah, Sisterhood of the Traveling Order of Chicken Wings.
No, she told me she was 22. See, it started out, I was talking to some other person, and then the other person...
That's how it always goes, huh? One day you're talking to some person, the next day you're talking to another person. Who could keep up? This crazy world we live in. Talking to two people at once.
It's insane. I never would have thought we'd live in a world like this.
You know, I'm joking, but for a second there when we had Mike Pence, I really was losing track of who was talking and what was going on. So, I actually don't blame him. For a second, if he's trying to have one civil conversation with a decoy, he's got some other lady who's her aunt live streaming her barbecue. I can get how that's a little chaotic. I can get how that's
it's overwhelming.
I get how that gets out of hand.
Person quit talking to me, and then one night when I was on the internet, she started chatting with me, and she said she was this person's aunt, and I said okay, and so I started talking to her.
You know who Perfect Buddy GA is?
Is that the guy? What's his fucking name? The Cleanest Best Pleasure.
Cody Green.
Yeah. Is that
wasn't
Buddy?
a quiz? That was me actually asking you. Just got the alert that Chris Hansen has tweeted that he will be the next installment in his Predator podcast.
Oh, right. That's been pretty interesting. So I listened to the one he had Joey on too, which was pretty cool.
It was. I definitely recommend people go check it out.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen's podcast so far is like the one thing that like Chris Hansen's name's tied to that's actually pretty good. Like
right. It's that list is getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I mean the quality is there and it's free for everybody. I'm pretty sure.
Right. I guess I'll just get that sponsorship money, Christopher.
And she just thought
I don't think he's done a Predators I've Caught with a sponsor. He may have.
Oh, really?
I don't think he's done it as in the podcast. He goes, and this podcast is brought to you by.
Oh, sure. He's just doing it for the love of the game.
To build a brand, I guess. Yeah. To catch a predator, to build.
I was nice. I thought she was nice, so she asked me to come over.
Come over here.
Yeah.
And how did you get the address?
Wait, we just stepped we just jumped 15 steps here. Hang on. I remember I was talking to someone, and then I came over. Let's try.
Started chatting with me, and she said she was this person's aunt, and I said okay, And so I started.
Okay. It's another one of those. She wanted me to date
Kristen's
her
dad.
daughter.
Yeah. Because he's
Her
so
daughter was her
noble
niece.
and came to
Yeah.
protect her. Yeah.
Talking to her. And she just thought I was nice. I thought she was nice, so she asked me to call her.
What a nice lady I met on the
Yeah.
internet.
Wow.
Hey, Jerry. I'm this person's aunt. Come over.
Come over. Let's have some fun.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I don't care. I don't care what your name is, even if it's just a number. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
You had me at I'm this person's aunt.
Yeah. You had me at aunt. Exactly.
Over here.
Yeah.
An ant fetish.
And how did you get the address for
She
this
gave
woman?
it to me.
This woman named
Adriana.
22. Try to keep up, Chris.
Adriana.
Yeah, Chris seems
Wait,
pretty dumb right now.
All right, Adriana. That's a. You think that was somebody in his real life, and that was like the first?
He just
name
pulled it
that
out
he
of
thought
the first person he thought of. It's possible. It has to be at least, or maybe he's been watching The Sopranos.
And what about Amy?
I think Amy's her niece or something.
Yeah.
Seemed to be so matter of fact about this lady being the aunt, but when it's in regards to whose aunt she is like I don't know.
So Ryan said, an ant fetish? Do not invite that guy to the barbecue. Like A-N-T.
Yes. What is this? A fetish for ants?
Adriana's supposed to be the aunt.
Ants.
Green Day chick. That's Amy.
That's supposed
Everybody, check your email and check your spam. You've all got invites to the to the Predator potluck barbecue, the first annual 2021 Predator potluck barbecue virtual hangout meet and greet happy hour luncheon
With live performance by Green Day chick.
Green Day chick, yes.
Yeah.
to be, well,
Just chick is written really
You're really
small.
tiny. Yeah.
she told me that's her aunt's screen name.
Really?
Wait, now he's talking to the niece. I thought he was talking to the aunt. I think this guy's lying.
Yeah,
Now, I have the transcript of the entire conversation.
that's fine. But I thought I was talking to Adriana.
Cool, do you like older guys? I'm 35. Wow, I'm 13. Oh my god, laugh out loud. I'm sorry, I thought you
Oh my God, laugh out loud.
Do you think he really laughed out loud? I'm 13.
I'll bet he might have. That's great. I'm going to get arrested.
Yeah. The first annual Heisenberg Pred Fest barbecue. Ryan Peck. That name's not long enough. The first annual Heisenberg Predator Potluck Festival organization biannual semi-centennial cookout for troubled teens and
The experience.
streamers. Yes.
was older.
That
I'm
was
sure
when
you
I
don't
first
want a
talked
guy
to
my
the-
age.
The experience.
Laugh out loud.
Right.
Or cute. No, I don't know.
That's when I first talked to the niece, and then I talked to the aunt after that.
Yeah, Pro-Am Race for the Cure. That's right. It's okay. Pro-Am.
If you don't want to say it's okay,
Okay. End of video.
Bye.
She said the lady I talked to said it was her aunt.
That's such a shitty way to ask like a loaded question, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, Lorne Identity, if you don't want to say, it's okay, but do you have a criminal record?
Right. I'd rather not say. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah. It was like, well, we all know what that is. Like, why even, preface it with that?
won't even
Why even
answer.
ask that? Yeah. If you got to preface your question with, it's okay if you don't answer me, then don't ask it.
They're trapped. They're trapped.
Yeah.
if you don't want to say it's okay, but I know since you're only 13, are you experienced?
I know.
Okay.
The way they will just
Are you experienced?
reinforce and just make it so obvious that they're aware of the age in the chat. They're like, it's never just like, ASL 13. Oh, hey, and then they carry on they have to have several comments within the conversation.
Oh,
about,
wow,
like,
young one, huh?
I know as a 13-year-old, in which you told me you were 13 before, that you are 13 years old. So tell me, what is it like in?
What's it like to be a
even is that,
13-year-old
8th
child?
Grade? Yeah, like what is it like in your 8th grade homeroom right now? Since you're 13 years old and were born in in 2000 and whatever. Yeah.
Dear God.
Are you experienced with boys?
Your experience.
I hope we become girlfriend.
What does that? I mean, we all know that. What he's. Do you think this is like part of the sexual thrill, the chat? Like this is like he wants to hear her talk about the experiences she's had, and that's part of what he's getting off to? Or do you think he's asking and is hoping she says nothing, so he can be the one to do all that?
I think it's that one. Yeah.
I
yes,
think
it's that one.
It's probably 50-50 in terms of like
Yeah.
guys that are hoping that the decoy like is at least open to the idea of like crazy like oh yeah, you've probably done lots of crazy sex before.
Right. They're looking for like the naivety with the mixed with the like curiosity and willingness to experiment with a crusty old man.
Like a virgin slut child.
Yeah. Yeah. you know.
Like
this horrifying amalgamation that society has kind of subconsciously forced onto everyone.
I'm a 13-year-old girl. I go with my parents to church every Sunday, but I've watched hours and hours of pornography. But I'm also a virgin. But I also know how to sexually please.
Hellscape we've created with our technology. Exactly that one.
Reborn walked into a sting last night. He just walked into a stream right now, and he walked out. Well, I don't know. I hope he doesn't walk out right away. He's going to be streaming later tonight, I hear.
Yeah.
I don't know. That'd be cool.
Oh, boy.
We talked about pizza one time, and it literally never stopped. Oh, yeah. That was great. That was fun. That was a good stream.
There's a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we become boyfriend and girlfriend. But I know with how young you are, you can't go out with me.
I know. Again, I cannot emphasize how much I'm aware of the age that you are, which is 13.
I can't stress this enough. I am aware of and turned on by the age that you are, and I'm coming to your home. Yeah.
Yeah, I want this to be on paper. I'm gonna send you some audio tapes of me saying your age, just to double verify that you are 13. You know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have.
I heard that we got a couple of ladies here in the chat. So I hear. My girlfriend says that sometimes when she was younger, she would go into like chat rooms or whatever the equivalent of whatever was, social media or something, and just kind of form like fake flirty relationships with older guys, like just because they were bored. Like when they were actually like younger. Is that a thing that like women did in the internet?
I mean, I was
up?
never a young woman, so I do not know.
That's what I'm at. That's what I'm trying. I thought that was the craziest thing. And she's like, "Oh, my friends used to do that all the time. There should be older men just being like,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah." But like, I'm like, "Oh my!" Like, were you were you taking it? She's like, "No, it never happened. Like, it never amounted to it. But it's just total strangers. Like, they would just like say that they were 16 or 18 when they were really like 13. Just be like, "Yeah, what's that?" Like, just fuck with them.
I don't know if I have a garage. Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we talk to people online.
Amanda James says, no, I guess it depends on what age of the internet you grew up with.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because me personally, I mean, like, I would say I was like I really started to get into social media, like, when I was in... I mean, like, I was on Facebook and, like, a really obnoxious, like Facebook was probably my first forte. Even though it was technically I just hated MySpace. I never liked it or understood it, even though everybody else was into it. But Facebook was probably my, like, first, like, social media that I was, like, active on. That was about...
Yeah, me too.
I
was on MySpace for a little bit.
8th or 9th grade, maybe. and then Twitter for a little bit, and then for a long time, no Twitter. And then suddenly, like years later, I fell in love with Twitter again. I've never stopped.
Twitter's one I've never gotten into. Yeah.
Y'all want to
5 minutes.
you want to follow Heisenberg on Twitter? I'm gonna put my Twitter in the chat.
Oh yeah, gotta plug that Twitter.
It's half my personal Twitter, half just me shit posting and just not caring. So yeah, Twitter's a great plan. Now it took me forever to get into Reddit, but I love Reddit.
Reddit I enjoy. I don't like. I more just read stuff on Reddit. I've never really posted anything there.
Right. Do you have any social media accounts, things you need to shout out real quick?
Truly, I do not. I really only am on here, and I don't do any other social media at all. So.
Well, you're gonna have to start again when we take all these great photos of us at the virtual barbecue that we're having.
I'll start I'll post on my Instagram again once I start taking pictures with you.
The old IG.
Have to sneak.
The old IG.
No, bother you? No, cool. You don't care.
Ryan Pack. Now you know where to send me nude pics. You could send me nude pics on any platform that I am tied. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn. That's my preferred, the preferred place I like to get nude photos sent to me is LinkedIn. People still use Yik Yak. That was big for like a month when I was in college.
I've never heard of that.
Yik Yak? No way.
You're on 13? Do you care? I'm 35?
I don't know who she was talking to on that.
AIM, AOL chat rooms. Like I used the AOL chat rooms when this shit was out. Like
I remember AIM. Yeah.
That was like my preferred like method of talking to my friends with those chat. But back when I was in like middle school, and it would only be with my friends. Like I wouldn't just wander in aimlessly into a chat room and just start talking to people.
No, I don't even know where you would do that now.
There's definitely places. Insinuating I joined Twitter for the breets. But give me some breets. I'll find ways to do the breets. You know, breets.
I'll find ways to breed.
There's zero dedicated Jordan content on my channel right now, and I am willing to fix that. I am very willing to have.
Yeah, if there's a thirst for more Jordan content, you're willing to provide.
I'm gonna wait way until the meme is dead and over with, and then I will happily do it.
Yeah, do it on the year anniversary of Jordan, the whole Jordan debacle. Wait till the summer, and then revisit it.
Reborn, you got some time before you got to stream. If you're down, you want to hop in this call.
Talk about Jordan.
Do a little gerrymandering here. That doesn't even really make
Gerald
sense.
Mandering.
Yeah. That sounds like a fake name. They call me gerrymandering. I was, Gerald Mandering. That's funny.
What's your screen name?
Jerry Griffith.
It'll be funnier in July. CNJ Dev, I got you. That's when I went on vacation. I can't. That's all that Jordan shit like really broke down was when I was on vacation last year, and I can't. I just like, oh my, like people were sending me updates as it was going on. I was like, what the fuck? Reborn, you need to set up nothing. You can hop in the Skype call right now with no pants, no shirt, and it's just Lorne Identity gets very uncomfortable when he's left alone with me for some time. I don't know why.
Because he starts like sending me some really sexual stuff in the Skype chat. So
really aggressive, really, yeah. I mean, I'm aware of it, but I do it anyway. But
right. It's weird that you never really acknowledge that that's why I'm uncomfortable. But it's cool.
It's amazing how long we've been going. We're not even halfway through this first video. This is incredible.
Yeah, we really. It's a slog through this Jerry.
Now you need to think about your answers here because we've done a lot of research. So I know a lot of things you probably don't think I know.
That's fine.
So,
for example, I know the date that mankind will come to an end and the apocalypse will happen.
I did not ask for this knowledge, and now that I have it, I cannot unknow it, and that is why I live my life with reckless abandon, and here I am.
Chris is deliberate. This is another Chris being a weird religious fanatic. Just it's like, well, I know a lot of things you probably think I don't know. For example, the Word of God. Says I will.
Probably a lot of things I wish I didn't know.
CNJ Dev, that's so funny you brought that up because I have a great story about that. Every now and then shit gets picked up. Some nut job is predicting the end of the world, and you're never going to believe this, but most of the time they haven't come true yet.
Eventually they're going to be right.
Pretty sure all the time they haven't come through. But this specific one in May of 2011 is funny because I was doing a overnight on some naval ships with the Boy Scouts. That's like the worst, nerdiest sentence I've ever said. Yeah. But anyway, I was there with my brother, my friend, and my dad. My poor dad was dragged along to this, and we're just getting settled in the bunks of the barracks in the naval ship, and it's funny because like this meme is going around that's like, oh, this guy says the world's gonna end today at 6:00 or something, whatever the fuck. So we're all like watching the clock, like, oh, here it comes, just to be funny. My dad's not having any of it. He's like, guys, can you just like shut the fuck? He's like, can you just like leave me alone for a goddamn second? All of a sudden 6:00 comes around and we all look at each other like, oh, there it is. And I look over at my dad and he is like eyes bugging out of his head, like arms lifting up towards the heavens as if he's being abducted and ascended into this. And he goes, oh, like, and he goes, nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm like, oh,
please,
actually got me.
Please don't.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, he's going to leave us behind.
Jesus Christ.
It's so funny because he was just so not having any of it the whole day prior, and then all of a sudden, like like I swear he was planning it in his head the whole time. He's like, I'm gonna fuck with these kids as soon as it happens. It's funny. We still talk about that. It's like one of the funniest things he ever did.
It's pretty scary. That's great.
It might be a good idea to tell the truth.
I just thought I was talking to her aunt.
How could you think that?
Because she told me her name was Adrienne.
What's your screen name?
Because she had pincers and a thorax and antennas and lived in a colony.
What was I supposed to make of that? Yeah. She said she was 13.
She said, come over to the hill. Come over to the...
And here I am.
To the farm, to the ant farm.
Oh my God. How long can we talk? How long can we use the ant joke? How long?
He thought he was talking to the ant. The ant. The singular ant in the colony. Oh, we're going to watch the movie Ants with Woody Allen. Personal hero of mine.
Yeah, I'll bet.
You actually knew someone in your life that that thought that the world was going to end? Max,
have I?
I'm reading Ryan Pack's comments.
Oh wow, that's pretty nuts.
I don't know. It's like if you really like believed it. But see, the thing is, like, if you really believe the world was gonna end, like, people are like, oh, like I emptied my, I spent all my savings and I maxed out my, but it doesn't matter because if the world was gonna end, like that wouldn't even matter. Like you shouldn't even be going. You should be like praying. Right?
Right. I guess. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're
going. That seems like an excuse to just go on a drug-fueled like bender. Be like, well, the world's gonna end. You know me. I believe in it. It's like, really? Because I think you just look for an excuse to fucking do cocaine and spend all your money on alcohol and go to Vegas.
Which you could have done without the whole end of the world thing, by the way.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, it didn't. Oh no, what a mistake!
Oh,
I've
dang
made.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crud.
Nobody saw that coming.
Brian
See that? Chris Hansen is now playing Fallout 4, according to Steam.
B. Jones.
That's great.
How about Mr. B. Jones 2?
Right, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Brian B. Jones? He got his username almost. That must be his alt, right?
It has to be.
Why bring up your real name, lie about why you were there, and then bring up a version of your username that is mostly similar?
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So your memory's a little better now?
Well, no,
but these people aren't known for their smarts, you know? That's not why they're here.
December 21st, 2012. Yep. That was another one. Not many. Why is it that? I just feel like there hasn't been a good doomsday storm
not lately
since 2012.
Probably because so much doomsday shit's happening, and everyone's just like, oh wow, this is actually pretty scary. Yeah.
You guys want to pick a date? and we can just plug it from now
we
until.
can do that. Yeah.
What's a good day for you guys to end the world on? You guys let me know. We'll start a Google Calendar or whatever the fuck. You think, hey, like I'm supposed to pick up my kid from soccer practice today, so we can't do the end of the world that day. It's like, oh shit, damn it. Yeah, Y2K was probably the only like one that had I really been aware of at the time, I would have genuinely like kind of been a little bit nervous about. And thank God the internet era was, was only at what it was. Could you imagine if in the year 2020 or 2021 fucking conspiracy people read about fucking the computers are going to shut down at the end of the year and the nuclear missiles are going to launch themselves, that was a pretty far out conspiracy theory even back then, but like now
right.
I feel like people would eat that shit up.
Yeah. Maybe. It could happen.
2037 only messes up the 32-bit computer. We could pick as far in advance as we want. I don't want it to interfere with the barbecue, though. That's the thing. When I had the that's what we'll do. We'll Heisenberg's end of the world, virtual, social distance, vegan cookout to end world hunger for the homeless, for the troops. 4th of July barbecue happening on Halloween.
Yes.
That's what we'll do.
Yes. I'm there. Yes, please.
All right.
Sounds delicious.
No, she has an aunt named Adriana. She's 22 years old.
I see none of that.
What are you talking about, bud?
Well, the decoy was like, I have a pet aunt. And he's like telling the truth right now. Like, what a weird thing for these decoys could have gotten away with a lot. I mean, when you're talking to like a Jeff Stacy or even a Lorne, like there's no limit to what bullshit you could type and then just ignore and just go,
oh really?
Do you suck dick?
What are you wearing right now? Do you swallow cum?
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing? IDK, how was school? It was fine, I guess. It's like, what are you doing right now? Talking to my mom. She's going to fight Bigfoot. It's like, that's great. Do you want to swallow my cum? Yeah. Like,
have you ever fucked before?
This is what we're getting. This is like the Loch Ness Monster thing all over again. She's like, yeah, my mom and my dad, they hunt Bigfoot for a living. That's great. So are they going to be out of town on this day?
So they're out of town a lot, you mean?
Yeah. Because they're always out of town because they're always in the woods hunting Bigfoot.
Yeah, there's so many Bigfoot sightings all over the world. They're constantly traveling and leaving me home alone.
My Bigfoot lore knowledge is less than thorough. I would say is Bigfoot an individual creature or a species?
I really have no idea. Like I've seen it referred. I've seen like people be like, "Oh, that's a Bigfoot," like one of many big feet.
Bigfoot. Yeah.
But I don't know if there's just one that's like the proto Bigfoot. That's
right, Florm. Oh my gosh.
Florm.
That was a reference to one of the last streams I did. We thought Lee Greer's shirt, which says Florida, at one point was just angled weird, and I thought he had a shirt that said Florm on it.
Florm.
Yeah, Florm.
It's what they do down south.
I don't
It's what we do down south.
know how that's possible, but I talked to a girl named Adriana.
Well, here you're talking to Green Day Chick, who has told you she's 13. You had a long conversation about the fact that she's 13. You ask her if it's going to be a problem, and furthermore, you talk about how...
All right, Chris, you're not writing a college essay here.
Furthermore...
In conclusion...
She should make sure that there are no friends around, that there are no relatives who can drop in, to make sure that parents are...
No big feet. Big foot.
Big on. It's all right.
So it's just the one Bigfoot.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
How about the truth?
You say so.
I'm telling you, I came here for Adriana.
Everybody I know has a face where their ears are slightly outside of... Like, looking at their face dead on...
Oh my god, that still frame's horrible.
Am I correct? Like, his face is larger than his... Like, I feel like the ears are slightly outward more so than the face for most people. He's got his face, and then the ears and the neck, like, go back in, retreat. Like, only at this angle can we... If we looked at him dead on, straight on, straight in the face, we wouldn't be able to see his ears because they retreat so far into his neck. Am I crazy?
No, it's like someone had a lot of fun with the character creation at the beginning of a game.
It's
and
like
we're
a
just
me.
like, let's fuck
Yeah.
him up a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly.
She's 22.
Someone had a little too much fun in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, they're. Oh, that's a good point. Are they low? Because I feel like my ear holes are just below my eyes. This guy, they seem way down.
way.
See why I'm skeptical about that?
I don't know what to tell you.
Way.
That's not they're part of his job, don't they? Like that's what I'm saying. Like they're way lower than they should be. And he's on this beard that's a perfect goatee. It could have been a perfect goatee, and then it does this branch out thing on the chin. I don't like it.
No, not a fan.
Do you think you will ever want to do it with me?
Your natural good looks and charm can't get you out of this one, Jerry Griffith.
Nice try.
Yeah, just because you're so incredibly handsome and
Your
suave
good looks and charisma
intelligent.
won't get you out of this charge.
Perfectly tended eyebrows.
I promise to be gentle. I promise not to get you pregnant.
Oh, no, he's going to lose his job as the next James Bond, I think, because of this charge.
We're getting to
It's just so
zoom in,
goddamn
too.
suave. Yeah.
I know. I didn't mean to turn on this ad for Calvin Klein just now. I thought we were
Sorry.
watching.
Chanel number 5. Hello, my name is
Apple-
Jerry Griffith.
Apple
Would you like
pie.
some pie? Yes, apple pie by Chanel,
Pie by Calvin Klein.
fresh from the oven. Apple pie by Chanel. My name is Jerry Griffith.
Pie by Chanel.
It's never been hotter. Get it while it's hot. Apple pie by Chanel.
For just $22.22.
22, just $22.22. You can smell fresh out of the oven.
It's like coming into year 2022.
Don't leave this pie by the window.
Talk
sir.
about going to a motel.
They're too fucking good at that. That's I can't. Has nobody ever hired you for voiceover work? That's amazing.
I wish. That would be great.
A scent of an ant. Part of the Adriana collection.
Adriana collection. Apple pie, part of the Adriana collection from Calvin Klein.
Heineken bottles.
Jesus.
Chanel, in partnership with Tums, is proud to present
Heartburn by Chanel, in association with Tums.
All right, Reborn's about to fire up his stream pretty soon. Anybody want to go
Vroom.
leave a positive comment, say something nice about Reborn, and then dislike it and unsubscribe from him? That would be great. That's a good
Yes.
balance, I think.
That's the best way, I think, to handle this.
We talk about
Or you can subscribe and like his video and leave a negative comment to him. Either way, I'll be happy.
your home.
Whatever works.
Well, whoever that girl was I was talking to, then I guess basically she must have entrapped me.
Entrap.
Trapped me.
Somebody's been watching Law and Order.
Someone's seen The Wire.
Yeah.
Really? And how was this
She was
entrapment?
leading me on.
Who was leading on?
Whoever it was I was talking to.
Oh, you almost got him. That was a good trick question there, Chris. It's like, follow. Which way are you taking this? Are you taking this? I thought I was talking to the ant, or I thought I was talking to the child, and they entrapped me. The ant can't entrap you. Somebody's doing the entrapping. Reborn better not entrap any of my viewers. Just kidding. He's probably got way more interesting stuff to talk about. But I've got the Lorne identity here. And I'm not gonna let him go either. And I'm gonna tease everybody. There may be a barbecue follow-up at some point, so we'll see. From Mike Pence. Just kidding. I don't think anybody wants to see that. What's up, Cornville
they don't.
Consigliere? What's up? I'm gonna play the footage. Lorne Identity is gonna think of some comments while I go and get another beverage, and when I come back, he's gonna have something really poignant and really funny to say.
Yeah, maybe.
I cannot get your hopes up high enough. It's gonna be great. He's messaging me offline right now, saying this is gonna be
Everyone's
a doozy.
hopes up, please.
Okay, so here we go.
I'll bring
I
some
don't know who
birth.
I was talking to now.
I'll bring some birth control gel just in case. Condoms? Yeah, okay. Did you bring condoms?
No.
No condoms. No. Even though you said you would here, but you brought the gel.
I thought I was talking to Adriana.
Okay, do you want me to spend the night? Sure. Maybe you can bring some beer. You want me to? Yeah, that would be rocking. Cool, but you
That
can't.
would be rocking.
Rockin'.
What?
Rockin' to bring some beer.
That's horrible.
All right, the floor is yours, Lorne Identity. Tell us what is on your mind.
He said that would be rocking. That was really bad. I'm just really distracted by that.
What he should have said to the beer comment was that would be rolling rockin'.
Yeah, that at least he could have made a beer reference and been cool about it.
As cool as the Rockies.
Yeah, but instead he was a little bitch and a little shit boy.
Little bitch and shit boy, like
A little bitch and shit boy. Yeah,
Coors Light. I don't know what.
just like Coors Light.
You have any friends over? That would be too risky. I just want me and you, and I want it to be romantic. And you can't tell anyone, not even a best friend. We can't trust no one. She talks about
Trust no one.
Tell me, Adriana, where'd you get the pie? Where? I can't tell you. I promise. You better fucking tell me.
Not to say.
Yeah. He told me. You better not fucking say a goddamn word.
She said her name was 22.
You bitch. Can't believe it's old.
bringing a pie, and here's a pie.
Here is the pie. Do you hate that moment when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie?
That's amore. Oh my God, it's the worst.
I don't know what to say. I thought I was talking to Adrian.
What's your full name?
Jerry Griffith.
Jerry Griffith.
I don't know if you can hear, I'm getting a donation.
Can I pledge for Mike's fraternity from the Jim Roch School of Hard Knocks? I like dogs, trampolines, and steak.
One day. But Lorne Identity, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard all that.
Okay, great.
You should pledge.
Well, yes. Yeah, so the thing is, I definitely recommend that. Just whenever you go to that barbecue frat initiation, I recommend covering your drink and keeping it in sight at all time. Otherwise, Mike Pence is going to try to put some raw meat into your. He's gonna slip it in. He's gonna try to tactfully, without you noticing, slip in a raw seasoned pork chop into your drink.
Oh yeah, that's him. That's why they call him the
Classic Mike
Tartar
Pence.
Bandit. Yeah.
Exactly. You're like, I don't know what happened. I turned around. All of a sudden, my friend was drinking out of her cup, and there was a whole rack of ribs just hanging out.
God damn it, the Tartar Bandit's here.
And how?
Moving raw meat all over the fucking place.
They call him Mike Salmonella Pence.
God.
Yeah, here you say you were.
He spreads that shit like butter.
I thought I was talking to Adriana.
But what does that have to do with whether or not you're telling the truth? There was no record of any Adriana.
Well, I don't know how
In
she
this
did that.
transfer.
I don't know how she did that. Adriana was supposed to be her aunt.
Supposed to be her aunt.
Supposed to be her aunt. That's a yeah.
So now, now he's shifted again to talking to. I was talking to the aunt. Now she was supposed to be this person's aunt.
Right. Right. It's a big difference.
Which is it, Jerry? Yes, aunt. Maybe aunt. Aunt.
Adriana was supposed to be her aunt.
Aunt Triana.
Why should I?
And Triana.
She told me, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. She told me,
I don't know.
when I first talked to her, she told me
I don't know what to tell you.
that she had to leave town.
Lee Greer doing his best Hank Hill impression.
And one night, Adriana started talking to me and said that she was her aunt and she was 22 years old.
Yeah, but none of that's in the transcript.
How convenient.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
The truth would be a good start.
I feel like we already saw this part. Or
does.
twice.
Unless
or
he tells him
twice
to tell
he
the truth
said,
twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what to tell you.
You see how
But he really doesn't. Never. I don't think he said, I am telling the truth yet. He keeps saying, well, tell me the truth.
No, he's like, well,
I don't know.
we'll see. If I can think of a good
I
one.
don't know how that looks.
it looks like you came here to visit the 13-year-old girl, and you were going to have sex with her, or at least that's what you wanted to.
No, I thought it was going to be Adriana.
Sure.
Pie's getting cold.
That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be Adriana.
Unless it's a frozen pie, then it's getting warm.
Then why all the talk about keeping it secret and everything if it was supposed to be?
That was her.
No, it's you too. We can't tell anyone.
I thought I was talking to Adriana.
I think the best setup for a lie, even though it's like super disappointing what he says, is when he goes, "What is your screen name?" He goes, "My screen name is," and he like pauses, and he says basically almost exactly what his screen name is, but just slightly altered. It's like Mr. B. Jones 1. He goes, "How about Mr. B. Jones 2? Oh, not even close. No, that can't be me. You got me mixed up with somebody else.
That's a different
Brian
guy
B.
completely. Mr. B. Jones 2 lives in another country.
I've never met Mr. B. Jones 2. I don't know who he is, but I can tell you he's bad news.
Real piece of shit. Real piece of work, that guy.
She told me she was 22.
She told me she was Mr. B. Jones 22.
Then why is it not reflected in the chat?
I don't know. Maybe I got my screen names mixed up. I don't know. Maybe I thought I was talking to one person when I was really talking.
So he does have multiple screen names. so he does have all.
Oh, that's interesting.
So one of them probably was Mr. B. Jones. Anybody want to go ahead and send Brian B. Jones a message, see what he's
Talking
doing?
to another, I mixed them up. I don't know.
Stupid.
Why even take the chance then?
Because I was just wanting a date. I thought maybe I could come over and meet her, and she'd be a nice girl, and she'd be single, and we could date. But I didn't know it was this girl.
Amazing how they will just sit
fantastic.
here, right, and just do this. I'm with. I mean, Chris is even
shocked
got
as you
by
are.
the 7th or whatever investigation. Like, I can't believe that they just all do this. Like,
really do this.
Like, by the end, it got weird when people would like leave, like, immediately.
Yeah.
Like, in the first couple investigations, like, yeah, they had like multiple guys that like showed up and just left immediately. At the peak of the show's popularity, at the height of it, is when they had more guys just sit and talk and just fucking go.
Because they had this weird idea that they could talk their way out of it or something.
I mean, Lorne and
Lord
Walt
definitely
Beaver
thought he was going
Hunter-
to walk out. Like, he could try to maybe walk out of there a free man, but that it went away quickly. But when the guy walked out, he initially was probably like, "Oh no, I'm smooth enough to get the fuck out of here."
Do you think it's a regional thing too? I know that sounds crazy, but like,
Like, people in the Northeast are really full, or people in the South are really full of themselves.
more like, are people in the South? I kind of touched on this at some point with Mike Pence the last time around, but are the straight white dudes more thinking
Oh, maybe.
that they're gonna be able to talk their way out of this because they face so little they've been able to get away with
Certainly,
shit in the
I
past.
won't go to prison, right?
Yeah. It's like, thank God there's another straight white guy here to talk to. Like,
Yes.
like,
Thank God.
thankfully,
You get it.
He'll
Yeah, this guy will
understand.
get it.
Yeah. I don't. Nobody. I'm not trying to make anything necessary about anything unnecessarily about race or gender or sexual orientation. But I'm saying, like, just like, I feel like these guys
there's
are
a certain amount of
they've
entitlement
definitely
thinking that a child's going to want to have sex with you in the first place. So that might just be a
Perfect.
personality trait that comes with the territory.
Exactly. Like, not only that, but also to have in you the ability to believe in your heart of hearts that you can carry on a secret, long-term or even short-term relationship with a child you've never met over the internet, and also the ability to talk yourself out of getting caught. Like you think ahead of the time, like, this is the most illegal, riskiest thing I've ever done. If I get caught, God forbid, I'm gonna tell him it was Adriana, and I'll be able to walk away.
That's it.
unharmed and unscathed.
Oh, Adriana. Oh, I know Adriana from the
Yeah.
from the
Yes.
yeah, from the gym. Yes, of course, that's her.
I don't even want to entertain the thought that this isn't real, but just in case, I've got to have that Amanda James, Dale Earnhardt story ready to go, just in case.
Just in case, because you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I was saving that for my, Oscar performing movie debut when I needed to drop Sympathy to Cry for a scene, but I'm willing to bust it out a little bit early for the cameras.
Must.
Yeah.
You're having a hard time looking me in the eye.
I'll
when
look
you
in
give
the
that explanation.
Okay. I'll look in the eye and tell you that.
You're telling me that you didn't know there was a 13-year-old girl here.
I thought it was Adriana.
You just looked away from it.
All right, Chris. Again, okay, he did, yes. But you're... All right, Chris is doing a little poking. He's pulling the bear.
He's fucking with him a little bit. Now that he's got him, like, squirming and he's visibly sweating and uncomfortable. Yes.
I'd say, why did Chris never test this? Like he's got him here. He's got him on the ropes. Just keep fucking with him.
Yeah.
Just go push it as far as you can.
I mean, he can't. Yeah.
So
he's getting there.
So you were really here to meet Adriana at the end. Yes. Okay. Pull your dick out. Prove it.
Do it now. Yeah.
Like, well, that doesn't really make any sense. Well, go ahead. You said you were like they do it. All right.
Go
here's
ahead.
The pie. Put the
get
pie
hard
in the
for
oven.
Dateline. Do it.
Yeah.
Get hard for Dateline NBC right now.
It's another merch idea. Who
A shirt that just says "Get hard for Dateline NBC."
Who doesn't want a coffee mug that says "Get hard for Dateline"?
Yeah, I guess.
But it definitely wouldn't be licensed through Dateline, so I'd have to spell it
certainly.
like D the number 8 line. Get hard for Dateline merch. Get hard for Dateline.
Hard for Dateline.
Hard
NBC,
hitting
right?
news. Yeah.
Let me turn the chair. I'm sorry. I thought it was Adriana. I thought she was 20.
You blinked. You broke eye contact with me for 1 second, Jerry.
Jerry, you're a liar, Jerry.
Yeah. Pull your dick out, Jerry. Go dick to dick. Tell me.
If you mean what you're saying right now,
me.
you'll go
Yeah.
tip to tip with Dateline NBC.
Touch tips with Now for our tip line segment. Touch tips with me and look me in the eye and tell me.
And then I'll know you're serious.
Yeah. Let's see. You just pulled your tip away.
Too.
Dock me, Jerry. Jerry, dock.
Jerry.
Pull your... Put the tip on my tip and look me in the eye and tell me you were here for the ant.
Tell me you were here
It's
for
supposed to be an act or something like that.
But the
Maybe
problem is that I have all the transcripts here.
I know you're.
And there's no indication of that whatsoever.
I don't
What
know.
am I to believe?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I know it looks bad. I know it does. I'm just telling you.
What am I supposed to do about
I don't know.
it? What do you think I should do about it?
I don't know. I really don't know. If I had answers for you, I would tell you.
But you see why this does not look good.
I know it doesn't look good. I know it doesn't look good. Because Adrian is obviously not.
Unlike me. Looks very good.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Not here. Obviously, this girl is 20, this girl's in 22.
I was... That's a great freeze frame. I was here looking for... What'd you say, Asian 22 or no?
Agent 22. Yeah. Agent 22.
So, I don't know.
I'm here looking for a
You ever watch
hitman, not a little girl.
Once in a while.
Do you ever watch Dateline NBC?
God, no. Oh, I don't know anybody who does, except the other pedophile friends that I have.
Those guys are weird.
Number one net. I mean, if he got a general like if you compiled all the people he asked if they've seen Dateline NBC, is it overwhelmingly that the pedophiles do watch Dateline NBC?
I'll bet they do.
That'd be an unfortunate statistic to
It would.
Number one choice amongst all pedophiles caught in our investigations, Dateline NBC. Their trusted source for pedophile news.
Yeah, right, for pedo. I mean, they would be. It's a pretty good sample.
Like, Chris, should we be bothered that every predator we've asked if they watch Dateline, they say is their favorite show? Should we be a little
Do we
disturbed?
appeal to pedophiles a little too much?
Yeah. They're like, I'd love to tune in to Catch a Predator. One day those guys are gonna pull through. They're gonna win. I'll watch until the next season. Like Game of Thrones.
Oh boy.
I'm Chris Hansen
Okay.
with Dateline NBC. And we're doing a story on
Where'd he go?
computer predators.
Don't show my face.
Now,
Oh no,
if you have
Jerry.
What
Where'd
just
Jerry
happened to
go?
the video? Yeah. Are you guys seeing it? Can you guys see this? I swear he was here like 1 second ago.
Yeah, my God.
Oh.
He
Anything else
like
you'd
blended
like to
into
say
the
about it?
wall for a second there. Where'd he go?
My
the
God.
situation, we'd like to hear it.
You
If not,
you can't arrest an
you're
empty room.
Obviously free to go.
Sorry, Dateline.
Take all your stuff with you.
Don't show my face.
Oh shit, we probably should have listened to that part before we did this whole stream about Jerry Griffith.
Yeah, if I'd known he was going to make a daring escape.
He said not to show his. Oh, we did like the whole time too.
We look ridiculous. You guys are going to be in such big trouble.
Oh no.
You want to take your stuff?
No, keep it.
That's a lot of. Half that shit is. All that shit is yours, technically.
Just keep
Take it with you.
it. Yeah.
Just keep. Like, he's got to go.
You
back
never know
to
when
the
you'll need it.
You're gonna go
Yeah.
back to the same 7-Eleven and buy the same things you did like an hour ago, and they're like, "Oh, you're back early." Like, don't remind me. Striped shirt camera guy. What's your story? What's your lore?
What do you got going on? What are you doing on the weekends?
Former Army veteran, fought for his country, saw some horrific shit, came back, got the first job offer he did at a media agency, ended up working with Chris Hansen, Dateline NBC, saw some more, saw naked Kennelly, that's what keeps him up at night. It's not the bodies or the fire or the massacres. It's naked Kennelly just jacking it, just sitting there. Then he goes home to his
pretty
family.
horrifying.
His wife, who actually loves him, and he loves his wife too. And they've got like a pretty healthy relationship. They got a pretty healthy marriage. They got 2 kids. They're a little, they show some respectful distance too. But they're like, they're up against. They're proud of their dad, But they tell the other kids at school that their dad is a cameraman for Chris Hansen, and then they graduate and they go to school and they move on and they find other people now and they get married and who do they ask to do videography work at their wedding? Their dad. He's got of course, he's struggling with his own trauma though and his own gambling debts, but he overcame it. Chris Hansen helped him in these experiences at Dateline and seeing these guys at rock bottom, like really helped him come over his gambling addiction and since then he's led on to, he's a grandfather now. He's got grandkids that he's really proud of, and he's still very active in the community and volunteers every now and then. And every now and then he'll pick up the old camera and film his family just hanging out around the house like he used to when the kids were little. They used to film every Christmas and never. What the fuck am I talking about?
This is dream belongs to you, and I can't cut you off.
Former vet? Is that what I said? No, I guess by definition, like veteran means like past, like serving in the past. Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry. In my rambling, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I can't believe I got so much hate for the former
veteran forever. Yes, Sprinkle Kid, you are. You're
sorry.
correct.
It's like a former pedophile. You can't really be a former. like Lorne was a former predator, All right, that's a terrible comparison. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good one there. It's also incorrect.
Once you're, you ever get those like targeted? Did you say you're not on Facebook at all?
No. I mean, I have a profile, but I'm not like I don't check it.
I'll open Facebook maybe once a day and usually regret it. But I'm talking like those targeted like T-shirt ads. It's a great Reddit. It's like targeted shirts. Like the ads will be like, yeah, like once, but it'll take your own data and put it into the algorithm. So like if you're a trucker, right, you'll get ads for T-shirts that say once a trucker, always a trucker, truckers for life. But it's like,
which is true. But
it'll put anybody's. It'll be like once a dental hygienist assistant, always a dental hygienist assistant. Dental hygienist assistant for life.
Yeah. There's very specific things that you are for life like that.
Yeah. Clerk of the DMV. I was born like this. You know. I was born to be.
Yeah.
I was born to be the cashier at Payless Shoes. You know, we're just built different. Us Payless Shoes.
We're just these Payless shoe folks. We built different.
Anybody home? Once a TCAPper, that's what Bitter Almond says. Always a TCAPper until you stop listening and paying attention to the community, in which case you can actively opt out. We don't hold people to this. We're welcoming, we're inviting, but anybody wants to come in can be here, and we'll always welcome you. And you could be a TCAPper for a long time, but you know you could be a TCAPper for your whole life, but not the whole time for as many parts of it as you want. And see, the problem with that is that text doesn't fit as well on a T-shirt. So TCAPper for once TCAPper, always TCAPPers. By the better.
That's a little
something.
sharp.
Is there something weird about TCAPper versus TCAPist? It's a completely made up term that we've all made, but I feel like TCAPper is like not
a little
TCAPist.
better. Yeah.
I prefer TCAPist.
I think so too.
But that's
it almost makes it sound like an art form.
TCAPist is just now in the year 2020, just somebody who's involved in the active To Catch a Predator fandom. Back then, it used to be like Lorneography was a sect of TCAPism.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Although some would argue that Lorneography was the first, like most predominant religion, quote unquote, and TCAP is like formed off of that. But TCAP, all right, this is just nonsense.
You got a workout today.
Why Lorneography instead of Lorneology? Drop a caribou. Because somebody came up with Lorneography first.
Hold on, I gotta plug in my headphones real quick.
Okay. TCAPophile. TCAPophile. Yeah, that's good. There's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just somebody came up with it first and it sounded. You're saying why was it referred to as Lorneography instead of Lorneology? And I said there's really no reason. It's just the first person came up with Lorneography.
Right. Yeah, I guess so.
If you start insisting enough, we will. If you come up with something better that sounds better, we'll. God, it feels like it's been forever since we've even we're all doing pretty much what we've been doing for years and years and years, but it feels like it's been forever since we've done some Lorne-centric worshipping content, you know?
Yeah, it's been a while
back when he was the god. Yeah.
Prayed at the altar.
That was the start, the genesis of all this was pretending that Lorneography was a religion.
There goes 10 motorcycles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so nice of you to just coincide your street racing with
there goes all the motorcycles.
A lot of people on the way to Mike Pence's barbecue.
Yeah, the barbecue. That's where they're headed.
It's a pretty nice kitchen.
Yeah, that did look nice.
It's the same sting, same house, right?
Yeah, I think it's the same house.
Yeah,
with that pretty red.
There's
curtain.
that red curtain. Yep.
Say what?
Curtain in red.
Had a nice little walk today.
Yeah.
You did. You are. Look at you walk. Where are you going? Take your cap off inside.
Where did you have to walk from?
Oh, way.
Way.
Oh, wait. Can we get some ways in the chat? Way. Lorne Identity, where did you come from today?
What was that?
Wait. I said, where did you come from today?
Where did I come from today?
Yeah.
I don't think I understand.
Right down the hall.
Right down the hall.
Right, very close, not very far at all. Oh, okay. What was your favorite Nintendo console to release in the 2000s era?
We.
The Wii U. I think that came after though. Sorry.
Yeah, the Wii U. Yeah, that was later.
Come on over here and have a seat on the stool for me, please.
Sure.
The Wii U is the best thing I ever bought at Gathering Dust. It collects dust like nothing else. Seriously. I haven't even... no, in the last year I did turn it on once or twice because it's also like a combo like Wii, right? So you can like play Wii games on it. I did do that. I bought it specifically for Smash Brothers, and then Switch came out, and I played Smash Brothers on every including the 3DS, although I had a 2DS at the time. So, how'd you?
Yeah, the 3DSs I thought they were. I didn't really like that gimmick. I thought it was silly.
It's funny because I got a 2DS one year for Christmas, and I kind of wanted. I love 3D shit. Like I'm all in on that. I love it. I just looked it up. They don't even make 3D TVs anymore. I'm so pissed. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I guess that
I would have loved. I would have dropped the money to buy a. But that's so shit that 3D technology peaked too early. Because like, do you know what I would give to watch Tron Legacy in like 8K right now on like a 70-inch TV in 3D?
Oh sure.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sweet.
Not in this timeline. We got 3D
Where did you
too
walk
early.
from today?
Oh, from
You know what I would give to watch this 140p To Catch a Predator footage in 3D? Look terrible. It'd just be the worst.
Please sit down.
Riverside. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess VR is a feature. I got myself an Oculus headset. I did do one stream where I was playing some 3D games.
Oh right.
Has that been done before? Have they made a movie completely in VR yet?
I mean, not that I'm aware of. I don't know.
Like a feature-length film in VR?
I guess when it becomes more like commercially accessible to people.
Perspective. Yeah. Huh. Somebody's gonna jump on that.
How far was the walk?
I don't remember.
Sprinkle Cake, they make porn in VR. You're telling me that? I just said I own an Oculus Quest. What do you think I bought it for? What do you think I bought it for?
Yeah, Sprinkle.
Yeah. Why would anybody even own these? For the fun games and I will say VR chat is like pretty
silly.
Pretty silly. That's a great way to put it. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm usually my Hank Hill avatar in there. Sometimes I am Mr. Krabs too. She could be anything. Yeah.
Anything you want.
Somebody, if somebody can make a Lorne avatar in VR chat, I will make a video of me in VR chat as Lorne interacting with other people. Although it is, ironically, it is like mostly kids that are in VR chat. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll bet there's tons of pedophiles in VR chat.
Trying to get with fucking Kermit the Frog or Optimus
For sure.
Prime, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was pretty far though.
Yeah. What would
You want to make it Phantasm Art? You want to make a Stinghouse replication on Dream for the PS4? Dreams. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Lauren, you're working on a Worms design, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a couple more done before I play it on the stream. But yeah, I'm almost done. That's gonna be that'll be fun too.
That's great. You got a Lorne one of his
Mm-hmm.
heads.
The Lorne one, I got the Jim Roush one. We're gonna have another one, a couple other ones too.
Wow.
What would make you walk so far on a Sunday morning?
Is he white?
Is he? He looks like Tiger Woods.
This is California.
Yeah,
Out in the sun.
could go either way.
Be mixed. Doesn't really matter, but I've never really thought about it before. This dude's got. Like, there's nothing about this guy that I envy or like, but his teeth do be straight, you know.
His teeth do be straight though. Yeah.
I am outside to say hi and meet a friend.
It's like he's doing like jaw exercises by doing the R sound, so like somehow that like aligns his jaw and his teeth. He's got his ears hella pointy too. He's got angles on
he's
his
looking,
he's got elfish.
Tolkien-esque over here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got angles to his ears that shouldn't be possible right now. We're reaching ear angles that shouldn't.
He should be sitting in a jail cell in Rivendell right now. Look at him go.
You shall not rail.
Well,
Yeah.
Hi, and meet a friend.
Yeah, but I probably got the wrong address.
The wrong
Oh. Oops. What do you do with that?
oops.
That's great. Walk
What?
into any house you want to and just start doing stuff. Just take their stuff. Just do whatever you want. Just piss all over their furniture. When they go, "What are you doing here?" You go, "Oh, I must have the wrong address." Yeah.
I have the wrong address.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Wrong address. And then just leave. You go, wow. Honest mistake. Because that explains why he took all our furniture. Well,
Well,
what is this, 77? It's like, no, this is 76. Well, sorry.
address,
Most likely.
most likely. And why do you say that?
No, because I wrote down 77.
Now that wasn't a rail. That was a nail with an N sound. We're doing phonetics with Jerry Wayne Martin Kosis. This is another Joey video. Shout out to Joey.
thank you, Joseph.
We are pretty blessed, huh? For a community
Yeah, way too blessed to be stressed for sure.
that obsesses about this. I mean, think about just the. I mean, this was never aired, right? Like this. It's amazing that we have uncut footage of even one guy, let alone like a third of them at least. And we've got interrogation footage that's uncut, and we've got some of them coming out after. I mean, we're pretty damn lucky to have what we have. Yeah.
Freedom of information, baby.
77.
Yeah, 17.
My only regret is that they didn't digitally format this in a way that could be like upscale. I'm pretty sure there's some software or something, some sort of AI that can like upscale video like this using like just AI to like complete the rest of the image. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I've seen it where they take like old grainy footage and they make it 4K by just like basically filling in the gaps of like the pixels and the movement. And it's a little bit like CGI, like it's a little bit overproduced. Like you could tell it's not quite real, but it looks like really good. Is there a channel that I'm not thinking of right now that does that with TCAP content? I feel like I've seen some of it before.
I don't know. That like makes it look HD. You're talking about what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if there's that. I don't know if there's a specific channel that does that, but I've seen like there's 4K remasters like the Lorne one where it kind of looks like sharper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't really know where they are though.
Does anybody know if that costs money to do? Because I'd be hella interested in some of that. Like, I feel like that the greatest, thing holding back our community from jumping into the next year or so is just this terrible terrible.
240p. Yeah.
Yeah, just this awful quality of footage. And like all the HD stuff is from Hansen versus Predator, which is still pretty good, you know. But God, this is just a relic of this is just a slice of mid 2000s life that just can't be lost to time and technology. Like this has to be preserved. We have to talk about the Jerrys.
Future generations have to know what not to do online.
Who out here in March 2021 is talking about Jerry Griffith and Jerry Wayne Martin Cousins?
How many people you see talking about Jerry in 2021?
Exactly.
Nobody.
Jerry.
So what makes you think you got the wrong address here?
Well, I'm just guessing.
You're just guessing. And who was your friend who you were coming to see?
God, Chris is so goddamn dapper. He's so well dressed. What if you wore what if you came out and interviewed them with a t-shirt that said "No fat chicks," like cargo shorts, and a backwards
Which
hat.
really was just like
phoning it in that day.
10.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Chris. You just call me Chris. I don't care. I'm with a TV
Call me
show.
Sea Dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it would be Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Well, you've got the right address for Chloe.
I do?
Yeah. And how old is Chloe?
Okay, I believe about...
Let's play To Catch a Predator's favorite game. Is he thinking to remember, or is he thinking to lie? Wonder. The answer is he's not thinking at all, but let's see.
18?
18? Well, that would make it better for your story if she was 18, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because she'd be an adult.
Whoa. What the hell just came out of the corner of his eye that suddenly just... Whoa, what the hell is that over there?
Flash before his eyes, yeah.
Something's going on.
Well, that would make it better for your story.
His nostrils are flared like a fucking... If you took some black bars and put them under his... Oh, I wish I could do it on stream right now. But I could make his eyes look like the Punisher skull eyes right now. And put some black bars under it and look like the Punisher skull. Do you know what I'm saying? Hello?
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I was muted. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I think that's worth doing.
Can somebody...
Punisherizing.
Yeah. I mean, I could... Like, during this... This is, like, the dumbest thing. Wait. Snip. Alright. What am I gonna do? Okay. So, let's go jury. Now we open Paint.
If she was 18,
it? Yeah.
Because she'd be an adult then.
Yeah, I know.
And there wouldn't be a problem with you visiting her.
Yeah.
But that's not what she told you on the internet, is it?
I believe not.
You believe not. I think you know.
Yes.
And what age did she say?
I believe 13.
13. Okay. And how old are you?
30.
30. And your name is?
Jerry.
Jerry, what's your last name?
Closest.
Thought I'd just say this is Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh, no, God. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
I'll
Oh my
figure it
fucking
out.
word.
And why did you come here, Jerry, to see a 13-year-old girl?
Why, Jerry?
Outside of maybe starting a friendship, nothing else serious.
Starting a friendship.
Yeah.
And do you see an issue with a 30-year-old man starting a friendship with a 13-year-old girl who's
Yeah,
all alone?
I see that.
I guess I can see why that'd be an issue.
Yes.
And do you have children yourself?
None.
None.
Nah.
What made you feel so comfortable coming into a home?
Well, now I'm just confused.
By what?
Oh, there it is. Oh, one. How do I move it to?
Jerry.
There he is.
Who?
Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. There he is. There goes my hero.
Well, outside, maybe wanting to be, I guess a mentor or something like that.
A mentor? A mentor in what way?
Positive, I would hope.
Positive. So how were you going to mentor this 13-year-old girl?
Most of the things I would do would just be all within that I could possibly, get to. I'll give anybody. Be a big brother or an
Big brother.
aspect, yes.
So you were coming here to be the big brother.
I would like to try to be one.
You would.
If possible.
And what kind of things in your mind does a big brother do with his 13-year-old adopted sister?
Well, help out with homework.
Help out with homework. That's handy. What else?
Talk about things that, if possible, things, give brotherly advice.
Brotherly advice. About things like what?
Anything in general.
Anything in general.
If possible.
Now, the kind of brotherly advice you talk about in the chat here doesn't seem like the wholesome kind of homework type advice you're talking to me about.
Okay.
You know what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
There's some pretty inappropriate stuff in here.
Yes.
And the kind of mentoring you're...
What do you guys rate my Punisher skull? Huh?
Oh, that's hot. Yeah, that's great.
Just save that shit. It gave him a
Definitely
comb
gonna need
over.
that later. Yeah. That's looking pretty Hitlery now.
Part of this. Oh no. What do you give 2 little triangle nostrils? Oh, fuck. No. Oh, get out of there. Let's zoom in. And now how do I make it? Oh, just put one. There we go. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. He is super Hitlery, isn't he?
It is, yeah. It's looking way more Hitler than I was expecting.
I mean,
for the Punisher.
Yeah. There's some commentary there, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be the one to make it. This is it's on you to make the Hitler Punisher commentary.
I'm not either. Punisher rocks. More like the weird people that. Ready? Watch this. You already know what I'm going to do. Hang on.
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh, come on. Give me the blue stripe. Now it's so much better. Now it fits the analogy. All right. Don't save that. God. Abomination.
We're talking about in your chat involves her doing some sexual things to you.
I never said anything in that nature.
I never said
I'm
anything.
getting on top of you and your name.
No.
I got the chat right here, Jerry. I mean, I can read it back to you if you'd like.
No, you don't have to.
Hey.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
Nothing. How are you doing?
I'm hanging out watching Jerry.
Just doing a little
dig his own grave.
check-in. Just, I don't know, I'm just touching my fingertips. Just like, I don't know, I just wanted to know like how you were doing.
Yeah, well.
Did you enjoying the stream so far?
Yeah, it's a good Jerry-thon.
Jerry.
You talk about
Jerry.
whether or not she drinks. You talk about tickling her.
That's got to be up there with one of the weirdest things to want to do with a decoy. Tickling.
Yeah, that. But nothing.
You talk about seeing her cuter side. What's my cuter side if you pull your pants and panties down?
Who talks like this? Who's number 43? John something?
Who's number 33?
43. 43. His hat.
His hat. I don't know anything about sports.
It looks like
at all.
John something, number 43.
Is that Pedersen?
John Pedersen, number 43.
43.
Somebody wanna... Hey, Chris, this is like huge, groundbreaking journalism we're doing. Should we invest in the camera that can actually, like, detect images? No, just dig that old thing out from the fucking... Just dig the old Super 8 out from the 1970s. That'll do just fine.
I said if I would see. I was trying to dance around that.
Well, you were trying to dance around it. How did that work out for you?
Skipped over it, I believe.
Ooh, he just locked eyes for a second with the camera. Yep, that's me.
Oh,
You're probably
wow.
wondering how I got in this situation. Well, it all started back in the summer.
Skipped over it, I believe.
When I got
Down
my
here
first
in the fields.
Yeah, when I got my computer.
High five for my BS.
I don't want to get that far into that side of a chat.
You didn't want to get too far on that side of a chat.
Yeah.
You talk about what kind of clothes you'd like her to wear.
Wait, I gotta rewind for a second. I don't know what the definitive version of this meme is. Okay, so here's a compilation.
A true musical genius who needs no introduction.
Oh, don't even get me started how pissed I was at this Super Bowl.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all started 2 days ago when my mom woke me up for school.
Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home.
Yep, that's me.
God.
You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all started 2 days ago when my mom woke me up for school. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all...
All right, you get the meme.
Oh no, I get it.
Skipped over it, I believe. I don't want to get that far into that side of a chat.
What kind of clothes you'd like her to wear? Tank top. A micro mini skirt.
I'm a bit of a fashionista. What can I say?
She asks about panties, and you say, you can't go without that?
Like, bruh, I literally can't. I'm just incapable. Sorry. I can't fulfill your sexual fantasy. What do you want? To see my cuter side and pull my pants and panties down? Or do you want me to have no panties at all? Make up your mind, you pervert. This dude sucks.
Yeah, no, he's not someone. I'm
fucking done with that. I'm going to Mike Pence's barbecue. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I can't take this anymore. I'm out of here.
This guy's a piece of shit. Let's go eat meat.
Yeah, fuck this dude. Fuck this guy.
I mean, you basically ask her
to show her your cuter side.
To urinate. Right?
How do you basically ask someone to urinate on you?
Yeah.
Seems pretty.
How do you basically ask someone to do that?
Binary. Yeah, it seems pretty. One way or the other. Huh.
All right.
John Andretti, 43, was a race car driver, according to Phantasm Art. Well, that's enough. That convinces me. All right. Can't find the hat though, huh? John, what did she say? Something Eddie. She told me it was Andretti. Andretti. Yep, that's right. Nice. Good find. That poor person. Poor John. Trains his whole life to be a professional race car driver. Hopes that after he's done racing for years, people will remember his name and his legacy, and we're only now just finding out about it.
And now we know.
Because some predator wore his hat and his number too.
Any publicity is good publicity, you know?
Is that appropriate?
Everyone knows that.
To have with a 13-year-old girl?
No, it's not.
Then why did you do it?
No, it's not.
That's correct.
Thinking too clearly.
You do this.
Well, that guys have the I was an idiot excuse. It's like
weren't thinking too clearly, were you?
It's like you're right, but no, not really change anything. Because I'm an idiot. It's like, yeah. I
was going to do nothing.
Lorne Identity, what is your cell phone number?
Oh, I'm just not going to give that to you. That's just
text it to me.
Just not going to happen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll
sort of thing often.
No.
So I suppose this is the first time you've done anything like this.
Yes.
Have you ever without outing anybody or their personal identity, or God forbid, even if you have a personal excuse, have you ever known anybody that's had an interaction with a guy like this, or somebody they met, not like this, as in somebody they met online that they shouldn't have because they were so young, or just turned out to be like a total horror story or shit show?
I don't think I know anything too crazy. Yeah, I don't think I know anybody where it's been obviously. I don't think I know anybody who just went to go meet a child, or anybody.
No, I wouldn't say from the child predator perspective, not from no. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, tons of guys.
Yeah, no, 4 or 5 dudes like that.
No, like have you ever heard what's the worst of somebody meeting somebody online that went awry? Like I'm curious if you have anything or any personal experience.
I'd have to think.
I mean a little bit. I don't know if it's like my place to tell like other people's story, but like for me personally, I did a little bit of online dating, in my day. I've definitely been not catfish, but like somebody is very selective about their photos, right?
Sure.
Like old photos or like just their heads that doesn't show their, like that's happened once or twice. Like that's not really a huge deal for me. Like total, like big horror stories of meeting people and I've been with or like I've met people that I later regretted, like me, but like never right off the bat was there ever like a really bad interaction or any major red flags or anything. But that's just, I'm just a straight white guy here. Like I'd love to hear what anybody in the
can he catch a break? When are these whites going to catch a break?
Duh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
God damn it.
Anybody in the chat has a horror story about meeting somebody online they're willing to share. Like I definitely be happy to
it is interesting.
Hear about it. Yeah, like I mean, this guy really thought that he was. It's weird because I feel like Jerry and this Jerry in particular is different from the last Jerry. Mm-hmm. Do you agree? Like
yes,
like
I
this,
do.
Yeah. I feel like this Jerry is more dangerous but less malicious, if that makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. By a little bit.
Like he's more because he's like kind of unhinged and like doesn't have a social conscience and like he's developmentally disabled enough to the point where like he really doesn't see anything wrong with it, and that makes him dangerous. But the other Jerry Griffith, like is fully aware of what he's doing is wrong and is still trying to manipulate and get away with it, and is just pissed that he got caught more than anything.
Right. Just keep trying, Jerry. Yeah.
Right.
Just keep at it.
But saying it's the first time really doesn't matter because you're here and you were willing to do it. So that really doesn't get you off the hook, does it?
No.
No.
What do you do for a living, Jerry?
I'm a park attendant.
A park attendant. And presumably in that position you have contact
You have parks
with teenage kids, girls and boys.
All at the legal age, I guess 18.
So when you say park attendant, what exactly do you do?
And then I go around.
Attend the park. I wish you said attend the parks. God damn it. That would have been. When you say park attendant, what do you mean? I attend the parks. Yeah.
Pick up trash and stuff like that.
In public parks?
Yeah.
In what city?
LA.
LA. And so you're in the public parks and you're exposed to kids.
Pretty much.
Is this appropriate behavior for somebody who is out in the public and has contact with children, teenagers?
No, it's not.
So what should happen to you?
No, it's
No.
Alright.
You dealt with under the legal extent of the law.
Sprinkle cake. Is that real? That's a fantastic story. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, but that's a great story. Do you see that? Sprinkle Cake says, I went on a date with a guy I met online. He tried to kiss me during the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Oh.
I pulled away and suddenly my forehead broke his nose.
Wow.
He then called his
that's
mom,
very bad.
crying, telling her how awful you were. It's 100% real.
That's hard.
How do you pull away from somebody and headbutt them?
I don't know.
That's why that's so silly, but that's crazy.
That's horrifying.
If he keeps going in for it, what do you think's gonna happen? You pull away when you keep going in. It's like clearly like I'm not into this. Boom, gonna get the nose bopped. Bop. Fucking Sprinkle Cake's a thug out here breaking noses.
Skirt.
Movie hasn't even started yet. 5 minutes in, I don't even know the main cast of characters yet. I don't even know we're not even 5 minutes into the previews at this point. And get your nose.
Skirt.
Did you bring anything with you today?
Nope.
Anything for Chloe?
Nope.
You're sure?
Positive.
Well, there's a couple things.
See, the problem is, I know he's a wizard because of his ears, and he's wearing a hat, right?
Which is something that wizards always do. Yeah, you're right. This guy's a wizard.
And he's also the Punisher, but only in his nose.
Right. He's got the Punisher's nose and Merlin's face and ears.
Maybe Namor, technically, has those tipped.
Yeah, I could see that.
Features.
Yeah, he could definitely be a Namor.
The urinating thing makes me think of Liquid, right? So
right.
Yeah. He's just an
what
amalgamation
better place for him than underwater, where he could pee all he wants and no one will ever know.
He's just an amalgamation of all the Marvel characters. He's a super soldier, super cosmic being, wizard, sorcerer.
Yeah, he does give me super soldier vibes.
Alien, too. Yeah, beyond our understanding. You know, he could be the leading man of his own Disney Plus series for sure. God, we really had like 5 Netflix Marvel series, and then Disney Plus comes in. It's like, now we're gonna do it for real. WandaVision was great though. I just watched the second episode.
Yeah, that was really good.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier 2. Very good.
I'm gonna watch that later tonight, I think. Yeah, I've been really enjoying those.
Well, won't spoil anything for you, but it is very good. So,
oh boy.
Yeah. You need to know. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teens on the internet.
I'm just being honest. You detect a hint of eyeliner.
A little bit.
Yeah. Is that an elfish characteristic to wear makeup?
I don't know. Maybe just to have those very defined eyes.
Mm-hmm. Sunken
eyes.
He's got pretty nice skin. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's got nice skin, nice teeth. This guy's giving Jerry Griffith a run for his money in terms of the James Bond job.
Yeah, in terms of like being hot, you're right. Absolutely.
God, hot or not, more like hot on a scale of 100 to 100. A perfect.
Yeah, seriously.
500.
There's a couple things you need to know. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on adults who try to meet young teens on the internet.
I feel like it's weird that he doesn't have an earring on his left ear. I feel like that is usually unsettling for me, like to see a guy with one earring and it's on his left ear, but I feel like just this angle, just to set up just this guy, like I would just expect a little ring pirate type earring on his ear.
I would also, I could see like a big hoop right there when he's like looking over the bow of the ship for his next
going
adventure.
The horizon, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, geez. I really hope Davy Jones doesn't urinate on me.
Yeah.
Story on adults who try to meet.
Right.
Like, what are we gonna do to break the curse of the Black Pearl? Well,
young teens. Well. If there's anything else you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to go.
Okay.
Feel free to
go.
Oh. There's still a minute and a half to this video. What happens here? He goes, can I talk?
Yeah, if possible, ask if I can be anonymous or...
You think maybe he fights Chris?
We have made...
Swashbuckling?
A little swashbuckle?
Sword fighting on the plank off the ship.
I haven't seen a swashbuckle in a while.
Off the port bow.
Yeah, we just don't know.
Okay.
But you're free to go.
I understand.
In the sand, I understand. Understand of the beach. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun.
Yarg.
There he goes.
Hey yo.
There he goes again.
Get arrested.
He's got a little bit of a limp to him. Huh. It was very nice of them to film this next to a running waterfall. There's so much static noise. Damn, every other time they got 12 guys showing up they got this one guy going out here by himself. What the fuck?
They got this fucking desperado. Yeah, wow.
They're like, oh yeah, I guess we should
Make
send
one
somebody,
move, I dare ya.
send somebody out there to go get him, I guess.
You'll be in a lead salad.
I don't care.
Well,
One arm.
Arr, matey.
Is this going to be temporary or just temporary?
You'll walk
the biggest
plank
tragedy
for
of this is like he's being separated from the open sea, which is his first and only love.
He's married to the sea.
Yeah, he's married to the sea. His life, his love, and his lady.
I just don't want to be out here too long, you know? Go home quickly? Yeah. Got some place to go? No.
I said, Jerry. Oh, fine boy.
What a good predator you would be. Oh, it's those same dogs that were barking at Mike Pence earlier. Fuck. There goes the best pirate. There goes the worst pirate I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's the worst.
The worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of him.
So you've heard of me.
Aw. And then everything worked out just fine.
The end.
I'm gonna wrap it up. Everybody's gonna go raid Reborn stream.
Sounds like a good idea.
I like the idea of liking and subscribing, and you know what, I'm gonna change subscribe to Reborn, and give him a little positive comment.
Yeah.
Everybody give him a weirdly specific, like, nice comment.
Hey, don't say nothing mean.
Like tell Reborn he smells great.
Yeah, like a really like pine trees.
Yeah. Say you really like the smell of his house.
Yeah, tell him how much you like the smell of his house. Definitely. Everyone get in there and tell him how much you like the smell of his house.
Lorne Identity, this has been an absolute pleasure. I love having you on, man. This is great. I can't
Me
wait
too.
to play Worms with you later.
This. Yes, that's going to be fun too.
That'll be great.
Very excited for that.
Thank you, everybody who donated or tuned in. I will see that Mike Pence gets his penance, gets his $1.99. Thank you, CNJ Dev, for that. Lorne Identity deserves a cut, I'm sure. But if you want to throw Lorne Identity some money or support, go throw a link to his channel in the description. He live streams every day.
Every goddamn day. And everyone knows that about me.
Almost every day. You should get in his comments in every video and tell him to stream more. He might do it. Who knows?
Maybe he will.
All right, let's all go tell Reborn how much we like the smell of his house. So,
yeah, that's what he wants. All right.
Thank you,
Bye,
everybody. Have a
everybody.
good night.